everyone, welcome in, welcome in. My name is Vivian Vixen, I go by V for short. I'm the Celestial Fox Goddess of Trophies and Gacha, and my appearance changes based on the phase of the moon. Welcome in everyone, welcome in. Congratulations Icy with the Platinum Trophy, Snow with the Gold, PT with the Silver, and Pyro Space with the Bronze. PT has visited Shrine 56 times and received a blessing and family. Welcome in everyone, welcome in. Hello Viper Nation, hello. So yeah, anything before PT Shrine check-in did not work, unfortunately, because the program wanted me to log in. Usually I just have it open and it's good to go. This time that was not the case, so unfortunately anyone who did a check-in before PT Shrine check-in, it did not count. Sorry about that. And King Sonic has visited Shrine 21 times and received a curse and business. Back to the Zenless Zone Zero. Yes, we are back to Zoneless Zone Zero. Also, fun fact, it seems my multi-chat tool is not working now too. For some reason, YouTube is not appearing on my chat again. I don't know why. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm very annoyed because I just got it, and within less than 2 weeks, it's already broken. And yeah, so that's fun. That's a lot of fun. Welcome in, Birdie, welcome in. Congratulations for your 15th Shrine check, and you received a great blessing and family. So yeah, that's pretty much everything. We're gonna go ahead and play some more Zenless Zone Zero. We're gonna do main story, and yeah. So where did I blame YouTube on the add-on? I bet it will work again. I don't know. I should probably message the person who made it and be like, hey, it stopped working for me. I'm wondering if you know why this might be. I should probably do that, honestly, now that I think about it. YouTube's chat is delayed. Yeah, it's delayed, but even if it's delayed, it should still show up on the screen. I guess I gotta make a family now. Icy, I choose you. Sorry, Icy's taken. You can't. He's already taken. Alright, you guys, let's go ahead and get into the game. Here we go. I'm sorry, Icy, but you're not allowed. I hate to break it to you, but you are not allowed. Alright, we are in the game. And we go to Delusion's Prelude, is what it's called, I guess. I can be flattered. I'm allowed that. Nope. Not allowed. Not allowed, Icy. You should know this. You should know this. I will save you one day, brother. Nope. He doesn't need saving. He chose me. He chose this life, so he doesn't need saving. Oh. Awkward. Give me one moment. I forgot to turn on the sound. This part was my fault.
Connection testing is now available.
That was actually my fault right there. Okay, I'll admit that one. That one was a me thing. I did that one. System message, maintenance of the HDD database is complete. Redundant data cleanup progress is at 99.8%. Connection testing is now available. Finally.
Finally! If I hadn't seen Signorino sighing at the electricity bill lately, I really would have thought Fairy had just been asleep these past few days.
With Fairy's help, you run a new connection test with the HDD.
Screening redundant data. Screening complete. Current cleanup progress, 85.1%.
Huh? I could have sworn it just said the redundant data was nearly cleared. So why is it that after the connection test it suddenly... No way this was my fault, right?
Based on current data, it appears the recent actions of the creator have caused ether activity fluctuations in Hollow 0 and the 6 Great Hollows. Some of the HDD's calculation data from these hollows has become invalid. During the connection test, the system automatically recalculated everything, resulting in redundant data buildup.
That does sound a bit more reasonable.
This explanation sounds much more reasonable than me secretly stuffing redundant data into the HDD system. Oh, what a tragic setback for a proxy. Well, alright then, Wise. Let's do something else first. And with Gilded Carrot Day coming up soon, there shouldn't be anything urgent, so we still have a bit of time to relax.
Careful, Belle. You're gonna jinx us.
The phone suddenly rings.
And just like that, my point is proven. Something always pops up when you say that.
It's Jane calling.
It's Jane calling.
Good morning, managers. Are you two still in Wi-Fi these days?
I have no memory of ever telling you we were in Wi-Fi, but yes, Belle and I are still staying at Swabian Temple.
Oh dear. Looks like my timing couldn't be worse.
No need to be so formal, Jane.
Jane, you are our VVIP member at the video store. You don't have to be shy with us. Just say what you need.
VVIP, so I guess she goes to the video store often? And Interox has visited Shrine 51 times and received a great curse and business. Welcome in, Interox, welcome in.
Alright then, I'll keep it short. If it works for you two, I'll stop by the video store tomorrow night. I have a special commission, issued by a certain rapidly rising individual from public security, and it needs to be delivered to Phaethon. It's a special case, so I'll need you both to coordinate quickly.
That's a bit too blunt.
Why are you speaking so bluntly? Mentioning our identities out of the blue? Faith in this? Public security that?
I understand your concerns. To be honest, the client didn't tell me the reason for commissioning you two directly either. But with Gilded Carrot Day coming up, there's been a string of intelligent construct citizens suddenly losing control throughout the city, so things really are urgent. And the client suspects it might be connected to some kind of illegal intelligent entity.
An intelligent entity?
So PubSec is after an intelligent entity suspect. Hold on. Didn't Fairy detect an intelligent data entity in Blockspring? Could they be related?
You meet Wise's eyes.
I was hoping we could keep playing our roles as video store managers and loyal customer a little longer. Who would have guessed that we'd end up talking about our other work so quickly?
Master, I've detected mentions of intelligent entity and intelligent construct in your conversation. I've compiled the relevant data for you. Would you like to read it now? Check out Fairy's info. Please select the information you'd like to review. What's an intelligent entity? Intelligent entities, also known as intelligent data constructs or artificial intelligence, are, by standard definition, intelligent units that exist in cyberspace in the form of data. What happened to Fairy just now? Did she just lag? Running diagnostics. Issue identified as signal interference caused by memory corruption. Interference cleared. I've gathered the following supplemental information regarding identity authentication of intelligent entities. Intelligent entities can apply to undergo the Forbidden Fruit test with their logic core. As long as they pass the test, they'll be officially recognized by city administration and be granted the same autonomy as other citizens. Welcome in, Hidomon. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 35th Shrine check-in. You received a blessing and confidence. Howdy to you do. And you're among them, Fairy? Reminder, the Forbidden Fruit test is only designed for ordinary intelligent entities, and certainly does not apply to your AI assistant. Would you like me to look up anything else, Master? No need. This is basically common knowledge in New Eridu. There's no room for any misinterpretation, is there? Affirmative. The relevant information has been filed under rarely used documents for you. The moment Fairy stops talking, Senior Fufu's voice comes from outside the door.
Juniors, why are you two holed up in your room again? I've got something fun to share with you.
Oh, what is it, Fufu? Morning, Senior Fufu.
Good morning, Senior Fufu. What's the fun news? Shifu said that because of Xiaoguang, this year's lighting ceremony will be held at Phylum Heights. Instead of having Bangbu light the year light like before, this year's organizers want to invite us as guests to do it with our mystic techniques. And rumor has it, Cersei is making her comeback at this very ceremony! I've never seen her perform live before!
Cersei? But she retired years ago.
I know, right? So, even though it's just a rumor, I'm super excited! Anyway, with something this big going down, there's no way I'm not bringing my precious juniors along! I came today to invite you both to light up the year light together! After all, the lighting ceremony's being broadcast citywide, so we need to practice! You guys don't have anything else going on, right?
No, of course not. We didn't originally.
Thanks for thinking of us, Senior Fufu. Wise and I didn't really have anything special going on, but an important commission came in just now. We've got to head back to 6th Street. Do you really have to go back? When will you return?
Never. We're gonna be gone forever and ever and ever.
Every Gilded Carrot Day, Junior Yinhu always shows off his cooking skills. He even said that since you two are here this year, he'd add a couple extra dishes. It's not that I'm craving the food. I'm just feeling sorry for you two.
That's it.
Judging by your faces, you're not changing your minds. But if you finish the commission early, be sure to come back to Swabian Temple around Gilded Carrot Day. Otherwise, you'll miss out on the lucky money from Shifu and all your seniors.
But I heard the lucky money in Wi-Fi usually amounts to only a few dozen dennies.
That doesn't matter.
Junior Wise, you already looked into it beforehand?
You pack up your stuff and head back to 6th Street with Wise, only to get accosted by 18 the second you walk in. After promising over and over that you'd run the video store properly and wouldn't just disappear for ages, you go back to your room and change out of your Yunkwai Summit disciple uniform. You quickly pack your things and rush back to the workshop, only to find that Wise and Fairy are already inside. Everything seems to have gone back to the way it was before heading to Wi-Fi Peninsula.
Progress update. Maintenance on the HDD system database is complete. Redundant data cleanup is at 87.4%.
Is it just my imagination? The numbers don't look right.
Huh? Why do I feel like the cleanup progress is a bit stuck compared to when we were at Swabian Temple?
Notification. Unknown data interference detected. Cleanup progress is slower than expected. Background processing is recommended. To accelerate the process, consider activating full force mode.
What's full force mode?
In full force mode, all of my computing power is routed into a single dedicated thread. During that time, processing speed increases by 120%.
I wonder how much that's gonna increase the electricity bill.
Power and data usage will spike by 200%, and nearby users may experience some network disruption.
Then let's just run it in the background.
Transferred to background processing. During processing, I will plan your schedule. Based on past travel records from Master and Second Assistant, I have generated the following recommendations.
At some point, AT pushed open the workshop door and was patiently waiting off to the side, trip planning on hold. As the guilty shop owner, you must hear out what the employee taking care of the shop has to say first. Master, if you're free, could you help me drop off this videotape at 404 on the corner? A good manager's gotta do what a good manager's gotta do.
Of course. A good manager's gotta do what a good manager's gotta do. Just hand me the tape. I'll go right away.
Thank you, Master. After handing a musical videotape to you, 18 leaves, satisfied.
Looks like Belle's schedule is booked up before Jane arrives. In that case, Ferry, mind generating an exclusive itinerary just for the assistant manager?
Roger that. Evaluating transportation options, event appeal, and other variables to generate a new plan. Confirm plan. 404 Livehouse.
What? So my destination is the same as Belle's? Ferry, we don't do that whole absolute fairness thing in our family.
During routine information filtering, I noticed a rise in online posts mentioning 404 Live Music and Angels of Delusion. It was a reasonable conclusion.
So when you said you were busy, you were actually keeping tabs on that little idol group from 404. I haven't seen a single update about them since last time.
Negative. The strongest AI assistant in New Eridu remains fully dedicated to the Master's commissions and has never been negligent.
I was only kidding. But Ferry, you heard it too, right? Public security thinks an illegal intelligent entity is behind the recent incidents. So stay sharp, okay? Don't let them mistake you for one.
Fairy would never.
Wise, you're way too cautious. Fairy's always careful, and we've already checked in with Chingy, so there shouldn't be any problem. That commission, it's probably just because they need Fairy's help, right? Besides, I think Fairy's recommendation is pretty good. Since we're free anyway, why don't we drop the tape 18 brought over off at 404 and check the place out while we're there?
Season 2 Interlude, Encore for an Old Dream. You take the videotape that 18 asked you to bring to 404 and head out with Wise. Familiar route, unfamiliar destination.
I was getting used to seeing 404 always empty. Never thought they'd manage to open before Gilded Carrot Day.
If we go now, do you think we'll run into Suna and
this
the others?
is it? Okay. This looks sketchy.
Maybe. I'm actually kind of looking forward to seeing them perform on stage.
Okay, it doesn't look too bad once you get to the bottom, but that looks sketchy. What's down here? I'm sorry, but I have to take a look. Okay, why does it look like they have a bar? Oh, because it is a bar. Never mind, it is a bar, that's why. Okay. Alright, let's go talk to the person we need to talk to. I'm done exploring. Oh, it's you two. You're friends of the Angels of Delusion and managers of that video store on the corner, right? We came for a walk and to drop off some tapes. Huh? That was quick. I thought it'd take a while. After all, that little bang boo in the shop looked like it was really struggling when it was digging through those videotapes. The manager is back now. Well then, thanks for the delivery, manager. But according to 404's operating hours, we don't have any shows on at this time, so I'm afraid we can't offer you any of our services. Alright, if you're here looking for Sana and the others, go ahead. Head down the stairs and you'll get to the drink stand and performance area. Want me to show you the way? Nah, we'll head down ourselves. Yeah, I already headed down that way.
No?
I'm
Let's check out what's
sorry,
going on
but I
downstairs.
already did that.
Over here's the drink stand and rest area. This place is so hidden away, but it's a whole different world once you go downstairs.
Doesn't seem like we picked the best time to stop by, Belle. It's pretty quiet when there are no shows. Looks like Fairy's recommendation wasn't so hot. Hold on, do I hear someone singing? Is that coming from the studio?
Turn heartbeats into tempo.
Is that Nangong's voice?
Make every step feel right as we go. La 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 la. Give the music back. No.
Oh my god, they're fighting.
Gilded Carrot Carrot Day. As they say, practice makes perfect.
Nangong! Suna! Stop that!
I'm blacking out.
They're children. They're absolute children.
Apologies, manager. I'm so sorry
Yeah,
if I had...
my bad.
No worries.
Darling, I found those records you were talking about. Oh. Well now, who exactly do we have here?
Sorry,
That was my
manager.
mistake.
Letting you see things this chaotic is totally my failure as the leader of Angels of Delusion.
I know. I forgot to change. We are playing Zenless Zone Zero. We are now in the Zenless Zone Zero category. You guys will now get drops for ZZZ. My mistake. That was my bad. My bad. Thank you, Snow, for letting me know. Icy, shame on you for not letting me know. You should have let me know, but you didn't. How dare. How dare. But congratulations, Snow, for your 85 stream streak. Congrats, congrats.
That's right, Nangong. It was your failure. Ahem. As compensation, allow us to offer you 2 extremely sought-after tickets to the Gilded Carrot Day special show for the Delulus. This will be Angels of Delusion's first live performance, and tickets are practically impossible to get right now. That's right, impossible to get. Even though we, Angels of Delusion, are hosting the show, we can't give out tickets as we please. But since what happened just now was our fault, we'll be sure to have tickets sent to you later.
I love you, Sana. Is she your favorite of the Angels of Delusion? I think I like Arya the best, I think, even though she is a robot. If I can get past the robot part. Really?
Really? Then my brother and I will gladly accept your kindness. It's the performance on the night of Gilded Carrot Day, right?
Well, you just naturally slipped into full-on holiday mode. But we still got that thing we were asked to handle.
Ah, so manager also has other business to attend to.
Yeah, we've still got some stuff to take care of. So we might not be able to make it on the night of Gilded Carrot Day.
The girls deflate in an instant.
Aw, our tickets were returned so fast.
I knew it. Bragging about how our tickets are impossible to get wasn't gonna work at all. Nobody wants them, even though they're free. I knew Nangong's lies never hold up long, but not this quick. Nothing we can do, I guess. We can't hold up the manager's work. Oh man, what do we do?
Hold on. If things go smoothly, we should be able to wrap it up before Gilded Carrot Day. Maybe we can still make it to the show, right?
That's right.
Why did he just give in like that? What am I even supposed to say now? Since Wise is all for it, we'll definitely try our best to make it.
How nice. Now your show's one step closer to being impossible to get.
I've been wondering, is this their instructor? She looks a bit like... But if it really was
Oops,
Lady
I didn't mean to
Cersei,
do that.
how could everyone stay so calm? Never mind. I'll just pretend it's a coincidence.
Oh, so that's supposed to be Lady Cersei? Ah, interesting. Or at least a look-alike. I know they mentioned her earlier.
Ah, right. I forgot. Miss Cecilia hasn't met you guys yet. This is Belle, and this is Wise. They run the video store down the street called Random Play. They've helped us out before, and their store's doing pretty well too. The number of visitors they get just barely surpasses what we get on our fan page.
We have helped them out? This is my first time meeting them, so I don't know what she's talking about.
Nangong! That's a little rude.
And that was a little rude.
Ahem. Wise and I have been away, so the Bamboo have been running the video store, and yeah, business slowed down. But does that still slightly surpass your online page?
Turns out everyone here is equally rude.
It's fine, really. Belle and Wise already know what we're like.
So, can a barely noticed group like us with fewer fans than a niche video store seriously host a show?
Niche video store, huh? I'm not sure whether that's supposed to compliment our taste or insult it, but for the record, we have plenty of members.
That's right. And our members trust us a lot. One loyal member even topped up 500,000 Denny's for us once.
500,000 Denny's? Oh, with that kind of money, we could finish all the stage setup and promo materials for the show. All of that would only cost 500,000 Denny's. Well, we didn't even add any costumes or promotion. It's the only way we can save money.
If ticket sales go smoothly, the funds for preparing the show shouldn't be a problem, right?
But will our tickets really sell? Just like Nangong mentioned, this is our first ever in-person performance. If we fail, Angels of Delusion will be stuck on our online page, posting videos every day while counting a handful of views. I don't want that! Suna, pull yourself together. Your new song's pretty much done, right? Let's give it a listen. Maybe the manager can offer some feedback too?
Us?
My brother and I probably can't offer much good advice when it comes to music, but we're totally interested in hearing Suna's work. Could we have the honor of hearing the demo?
That song? It's still just an early draft.
Aw, but it's so good! Nangong didn't even get through the whole song. Suna, let us listen.
Oh, okay. I need to make some preparations. I can't embarrass myself in front of the manager. Miss Cecilia, could you take a listen to this part for me?
Cecilia leads Sana to the side of the stage to go over her questions. Sana was the concerned one, but now Arya also looks uncertain.
Suna's still getting ready. Nangong and Arya seem to be chatting about something. I'll go listen to them.
We've already made it this far. You two can't back down now. Besides, this is advice from the wishing sprite we're talking about.
I know! I'm really looking forward to finishing the show with everyone. It's just, I'm a little worried. Huh? Manager?
What's weighing on your mind, Arya?
Arya, you seemed a bit troubled just now. Is there anything I could help you with? After all, as the manager, I've played a huge part in Random Play's business. So when it comes to sales, I guess that makes me your senior, Arya.
Says the manager who's never worked the front desk and leaves the tape sorting and restocking to me. And if we're talking about why business has been slow lately, you really owe 18 an apology, Belle.
Wow. I always thought the little issues Angels of Delusion had were just because the three of us spent so much time together. Cause, you know, a little friction is hard to avoid. But now that I see it, a duo doesn't seem all that harmonious either.
It's not that we don't get along. It's just that Suna and I, need some encouragement from time to time.
All right. Well, since the manager's trying so hard to help, why don't you just tell them what you're worried about, Arya?
Honestly, it's just that we've never performed in front of a live audience before. We've only ever posted videos online. A live performance means being up close with our fans, just like this, face to face, seeing each other clearly.
To be fair, does Wise and Belle actually do any work? It's always the Big Boo running stuff for them. We collect the money and put out the videotapes daily that we showcase. We do that daily. The Big Boo do everything else though. They got free time. They can do it. What else can they do? Arya, you look great.
Arya, you look so pretty. You're made for being on stage. Is it just stage fright since you've never done a live show before?
No, I'm not that great. What I mean is, sometimes I really do doubt whether I'm someone who can stand on stage in front of everyone.
Arya!
I'm just overthinking it.
Oh, please! If even you don't have the confidence to get up on stage, what's poor Asuna supposed to do? After all, even if no one's seen you in person, everyone's heard your voice.
Now that you mention it, ever since I first met you all, I've had this feeling that Arya's voice sounded familiar.
It really sounds like that singer who used to be the talk of the whole city, right?
You meet Wise's eyes, and you can tell he's thinking the same thing. Miss Cecilia's face, Arya's voice, there's a trace of Cersei in both. Is that really just a coincidence? But Arya doesn't look encouraged by those words at all.
That was a long time ago. And back then, I wasn't even...
Sana's voice comes through the microphone nearby. What does she mean I wasn't? Fishy. Sketchy. Welcome in, Asian Garfield. Congratulations for your 55th Shrine check-in. You received a curse and confidence. I also find it funny that the only big boo they gave a name to is Eos. All the others go by numbers. You know what? You're onto something, Snow. The main characters aren't very nice. They're not nice to their bang boos. I don't know how I feel about that.
Anyway, let's go see how Suna's doing. I really want to hear the rest of that song.
Just listening might be a little boring. How about joining in a manager? Get into the rhythm, hit the right beats, and you'll feel the pulse of the song. Try cheering Suna on with biggest fan. It'll be fun, trust me. Yeah, that's right. But this song's still got just a rough draft right now. Manager, if you got any thoughts and suggestions, remember to tell me, okay? I want to carefully polish and perfect this song with everyone. Welcome in, Soulbane, welcome in. Congratulations for 28th Shrine check-in. Received a curse and love. Thank you for the lurk, Soulbane. Thank you. V didn't buy her because she's cheap. I am not cheap. I spent a lot of money on this game, so I don't want to hear that. That sounds great. So, manager, what do you say? All right, let me give it a try. First up, let's talk about screen collaboration. Scrolling note blocks will appear in the horizontal bar area. When the note block overlaps with the judgment frame, press X to complete a judgment. Press X when the tile overlaps with the center judgment box. Press 5 times to complete screen calibration. Once screen calibration is complete, you can proceed to the next step. Give it a try. Calibration complete. Display latency updated 14 ms. Next up is audio calibration. This step requires game audio be enabled. Wired headsets are recommended for the best experience. Next up, a looping audio track will play. When you hear the 4th drum beat, press X to complete a judgment. Audio calibration is completed after 5 successful hits. Let's give it a try. Calibration complete. Audio latency updated 84 ms. Looks like Suna and the others are ready. Manager, how about we show her some support? Sure. Okay, guide. Basic controls. During the live stream, follow the music's rhythm and hit the corresponding keys when note blocks move into the judgment area. Hit the right notes to boost your performance completion rate. Press any button on the left side of the controller and hit the blue left note. Okay. Press any on the right side of the controller, hit the red note. Okay.
Falling into Delusion Field!
Final Fantasy Rebirth, the piano, is what trained me for this. I've been trained for this. I got this. This is so easy. That was easy. No, feels like something's missing. Is it the rhythm or is it the melody? There's something off with both, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Give me a moment, Suna. Let me sort through this. I need to think on it too. Thank you, Dark Moon Bunny, Nari's mama, for the follow. Thank you. Much appreciated, and congratulations for joining the shrine and becoming a Foxalite. I hated the rhythm game, especially when it got to the hard mode. Really? Did you ever get that one trophy that you skipped, Snow? I know you skipped the rhythm one. Hi, lovely model. Aw, thank you. I'm glad you like it. No, you didn't? Ah. Okay then, if you have any ideas, make sure you tell me. Is there another rhythm like trophy related to this quest? The 3 angels of delusion scatter, each mulling over that melody. Huh, the little angels aren't huddled together. Looks like they each have their own ideas and don't want to disturb each other's flow. But sitting trying to puzzle through things alone probably won't work out too well either, huh? Yeah, at a time like this, my interference isn't quite appropriate. I wouldn't want them mistaking my suggestions for instructions. But manager, if you're not too busy, could you stay for a bit longer and help be their sounding board? Your input could really help them sort through their thoughts and ideas. I don't think so, but to get all the normal stuff, you need like to get S in each one, I think. Ah, gotcha. Okay, but there's probably not a trophy related to it. There's not a trophy related to it. I don't usually worry about it. Sure. What a headache. Manager, since you're here too, how about you help us brainstorm some ideas for Suna? Truth is, when it comes to arranging music, I know nothing. But if we're talking about the overall vibe, maybe I can help with that. No, I think we need to focus on the arrangement first. Huh? You're quite stubborn, huh, manager? Then I guess you should talk with Suna and Arya first, because honestly, I got nothing. So you're not just saying that because you don't want to talk to me, right, manager? Of course not. Or actually, while Suna was performing, I was already thinking about the choreography for the song. Positioning, holding hands, flowing wave-like movements. I want to express the emotions from Suna's composition through dance, but it still feels like something's missing. How about you tell me what you heard in that piece just now? Ordinary but vibrant everyday life. Yeah, same. It's like a brook, shimmering under the moonlight. Not a bad melody at all, but after listening to it, it feels like it's still missing something. So how do we keep this vibe going while making sure we can keep hold of the audience's attention? A piercing high note, a few bouncy skips? Skipping, huh? I get what you're saying, manager. You mean at certain key spots, livelier moves would suit us better than the usual style, right? So when it comes to arranging the melody, I guess it's similar. Ah, I got it. Thanks, manager. Thank you for the head pat, PT. Thank you. And after that discussion just now, count me as a hardcore supporter of your taste in music from today on. Should I say thanks? Manager, you heard it too, right? Suna's new song for Gilded Carrot Day is so good. But the finisher for our debut show, it definitely needs some polish. I don't have any solid ideas yet, so could you help me brainstorm? So where should we start? Oh, and manager, when you hear the name Angels of Delusion, what kind of performance would you expect? Eccentric, lively, and imaginative. Oh, I love the way you put it. You're right, we're the Angels of Delusion, and the world we show our audience should totally have that dreamy vibe to it. Don't get me wrong, I love the vibe with Suna's composition, strumming her guitar and just letting the story flow, but our finale can't be complete without that taste of dreamy delusion. But besides expressing our own Angels of Delusion style through this song, we also gotta consider Gilded Carrot Day. What kind of topics would go well with the crowd showing up at 404 on Gilded Carrot Day night? A night of reunion, family gathered together, heart-racing hope and aspirations for the new year. You notice it too, right, manager? A lot of our Delulus are pretty unique, and what they're all hoping for from Gilded Carrot Day isn't exactly typical either. Actually, it's like a mutual understanding, you know? As our dear composer and the soul of the Angels of Delusion, Suna's pretty unique too. Sure, she usually seems all sweet and gentle, always getting shy. But I also heard her say, when I get nervous, I just want to find a crack in the ground and shove the entire audience in there. That totally freaked me out back then. I'm kind of picturing her just finding a crack in the ground and getting the whole stadium and putting it in there. Interesting. Suna, best girl. Not sure if it's because she's nervous for our debut, but from what I can tell, Suna hasn't let her usual style shine through in this song. It's Gilded Carrot Day after all, maybe it's better to play it safe? Oh, you think so too, manager? But wouldn't it be a total waste if you don't show the audience your complete, authentic self for this? You're right, we should encourage Suna to stay true to herself. That's exactly what I was thinking. But honestly, without you backing me up, I wouldn't have the guts to tell Suna. Anyway, thanks for the talk, manager. As Angels of Delusion, we don't want to clip our own wings, even if what we're playing is a discordant note. That's what I'll tell Suna. Okay, maybe that's a little too dramatic. Suna's song probably won't be that out there. As long as it's something you all vibe with, it's guaranteed to be good. I'm gonna get water. That was a lot of reading. Give me one moment. Alright, we're back. Let's go talk to Suna now. Maybe. Manager, good thing you're here. I want to ask, what do you think? Anything in that song just now we could tweak or polish? But I mainly handle the composition. So if you got feedback on other stuff, manager, it might be a bit hard for me to wrap my head around. Could you tell me your inspirations for the composition? Of course! My original idea was to write a slice of life kind of song, one that captures those ordinary yet bright moments we angels of delusion go through. Welcome in, Nella, welcome in. But this rhythm right now, it's a bit too plain. Like, it doesn't grab the audience's attention at all. Everyday life is meant to be plain and simple. I see. So this song, was it doomed from the start to never catch on? No way! Got any ideas, manager? Then how about we highlight the brightest moments of everyday life? Bright moments of everyday life? True, all kinds of moments ripple through even our ordinary everyday life, like dipping your hand in a stream and feeling the occasional nibble of a curious little fish. But how do I get the audience to resonate with that? The rhythm. I can add some little adjustments to the original rhythm, making it more lively and let the audience feel the pulse beneath the calm. Ah, thanks for the tip, manager. Inspiration has struck. Seems like you have a plan now. Non-gong. Arya, thanks to the manager's help, I've got ideas for revisions. No big changes, mostly just tweaking the rhythm and flow. Savy, what is the saddest piece of media you've ever seen? 8 below. 8 below. What about you two? If you've got ideas, come on, spill it right now. All of it. From my perspective, the melody before was nice and all, but it felt like it was missing some bouts, you know? Considering we got choreography and rehearsals to work through, things might feel a bit flat overall. Oh, I get what you mean. What about you, Arya? I think you must have toned down your own style in the song so the performance would go smoothly and the songs would click with more people. But as the Angels of Delusion, it'll be a waste if we don't have any delusion, dreamy vibes, and a song so pivotal to us. What the heck is 8 Below? It has Paul Walker in it. Snow, what do you mean what is 8 Below? You always make fun of me about not knowing culture. This one has Paul Walker in it. How dare, Snow? How dare? It's a very cute movie. It's an older movie now. It was like my favorite movie growing up in high school. I watched so much of it. It's about a bunch of husky. Yes, Icy knows. It's a sad-ass dog movie. A bunch of huskies are in Antarctica by themselves, or Alaska or something, and the owner's trying to get back to them because he left because somebody got injured. He's trying to get back to them, but no one will fly him back to his dogs. It's pretty much them trying to survive. It's a very, very, yeah. With Paul Walker in it. Really? But, Non-gong, you're looking at me like I'm some scaredy cat again, aren't you? But I'm not backing down. I hear you, and Arya, loud and clear. Is it based on a true story? I don't think it is. Is it? I don't think it is. Let me see. Is 8 Below based on a true story? Yeah. Okay, inspired by a true story regarding the 1958 Japanese Antarctic research expedition. Oh. I didn't know it was based on... Yeah, so it is. Okay. Okay, yeah. Interesting, I had no idea. I had no idea either, but if it's based on Japanese Antarctic research expedition, the people in it were not Japanese. They should have made it so, like, a little bit more true to it, but whatever. Paul Walker was like the main guy in it, but yeah. But once we rearrange it, the cheering's gonna get way more complicated. Gasp! Paul Walker was Japanese? How dare! I had no idea. I had no idea myself. Manager, wanna try it with biggest fan in me? Alright, let's give it a shot. Basic controls 3. During the live stream, when a large green note appears, press buttons on both sides simultaneously to hit it.
Falling into Delusion Field.
Nailed it!
Manager, your cheering lines up perfectly with Suna's beat.
Paul Walker should have recruited Vin Diesel to save the dogs, because that's what family does. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe that's exactly what happens. I was asking about that because I was rewatching a certain anime with a friend of mine. He, for the first time, we hit the moment that I'd call the saddest I've ever experienced in fiction. Gotcha. For anime, what anime would it be? That's like the most... I don't know. For anime, I have no... Demon Slayer has some good moments. I'll just say that. Demon Slayer does have some good moments, but I don't know if it would be the saddest, personally.
Maybe next time you could join Suna for my vocal class?
Sure.
So you're the vocal coach for Angels of Delusion. I'm definitely sneaking into one of your lessons.
Always welcome. So, what about the other manager? What do you think of Suna's song?
I may not know much about music, but from what I've heard so far, it filled me with hope. So, I'm sure it's a great one.
Thank you for saying that. But, manager, are you sure you're not good with music? Because honestly, my biggest dream is to write songs that bring hope.
Really? I'm honored to hear it.
Nice work, Suna. If you can talk like this while selling tickets, there's no way people won't buy them. Gong, I'm being sincere.
I can back that up. Suna said the same thing to me, so it looks like you really are her kindred spirit, manager.
All right, everyone loves Suna's song. And if we want more people to hear it, we should start thinking about the Gilded Carrot Day performance.
Suna just said that we'll need about 500,000 dennies to prepare for the show, right? If I'm not mistaken, the lottery ticket I bought is about to be drawn. And the top prize is something like 500,000 dennies. What if?
Is she even old enough to purchase a lottery ticket? I don't think she is. Saddest for me is an anime as well. Clannad After Story hit me so hard. Gotcha. I never watched it, so yeah.
What if you happen to hit the jackpot?
Mm-hmm.
Then you'd have an extra 500,000 Denny's in your account. But that doesn't help with our performance budget at all. Gong, you fool! I know you've always been super lucky, but how can you still be bragging about it at a time like this?
Suna is right.
I think now Guang didn't mean it like that.
I feel like Namgong meant she'd spend the winnings on the show, but Suna isn't picking up on the hint at all.
She's kind of clueless.
It's okay. We've still got all the tickets.
It's gonna take a while to sell all of them. But I just asked the wishing sprite. It recommended a holo commission to me, and the commission fee happens to be 500,000 Denny's.
A certain episode of One Piece? See? One Piece is too long for Icy and I don't think we're ever gonna watch it. But interesting. Yeah, let's not put the spoiler in, because there might be some people who are more dedicated to anime, for sure. Violet Evergarden is pretty sad. Violet Evergarden, I remember watching that one slightly. I don't remember much of it, but I think I do remember it being sad. I would have to rewatch it because I don't remember anything about it. Like, I tend to binge watch these animes and then forget what happened. Like, binge watching, for some reason, you just forget about it so fast. Anyways, we are going to ad break, so we will be right back after this ad break. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, and congratulations to all those who survived the adpocalypse. So, according to Wikipedia, Iplo is an American remake of the movie Antarctica, which was a Japanese movie based on the Japanese expedition. Gotcha. Yeah, I did not know it was based on true events. Considering it's a remake of a Japanese movie, it's probably loosely based on real events, I would say. But yeah, what ads? There was supposed to be ads. I don't know. If you lucked out, congratulations. Congratulations for not getting ads. Alright, here we go. The Wishing Sprite.
The wishing sprite? Aria's mentioned that a few times. Totally sounds like the kind of fairy tale a little girl would believe in. Still, entering the hollow is no joke, and fairy tales won't save your skin from ethereals. I'd better dig deeper if I get the chance.
And of course, being Disney. Is it a Disney movie? Oh my god. Is it a Disney movie? Oh gosh. No, don't tell me it's so. Is it really? But yeah, that's a Disney. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay. And of course, being Disney, they changed a bunch of stuff. The Japanese version portrayed the actual events. I might have to look into the Japanese version then. Maybe, possibly. I did not realize it was Disney. I don't like Disney much. I'm kind of anti-Disney, so that kind of surprised me. I did not realize that.
But that's your commission reward.
It's always Disney. I guess so, but like, the dogs, a lot of the dogs in that movie, some of the dogs in that movie die, okay? So I wasn't expecting it to be Disney, okay?
If I take the commission, Nangong and Suna can handle the prep work I was supposed to do. Then the reward should count as the whole group's funds, right? And when I'm back from the commission, you should be finished with the prep work, and we can all go out and sell tickets together. Doesn't that sound super reasonable?
That actually does make a lot of sense.
Well, brace your heart for the real version if you watch the Japanese version. The Disney one was sad too, you know.
Aria, you just happened to get a 500,000 Denny commission? Did the client say which hollow you need to go to?
Let me see. It's pretty far. We're heading to Lemnian Hollow. Let's meet up in Phylum Heights tomorrow evening. I'll look up the route.
Aria, I want to go with you.
Huh?
I heard there's a shop called Yum Chasin in Phylum Heights. The desserts there are really unique. I want to try some.
Since when did you get this fixated on food? Weren't you worrying a few days ago that your face looked round on camera?
Aria, you think my face is too round, so you won't take me out for dessert.
How dare you? How could you be that way, Aria? How could you? Welcome in, Ems. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 30th shrine check, and you received a blessing towards a wish. OMG, finally a blessing again. I'm sorry, Ems. I'm sorry. Have you ever ugly cried because of an anime? I don't think I have. Personally, I don't think I have. I ugly cried while ugly crying, called the person who recommended it, and yelled at them. You gotta tell me the story later on, Icy. Very fair. I didn't ugly cry during that one, just bawled my eyes out.
No. You're the one who said that.
Poor Suna. Abandoned by Aria.
Oh, they're both bullying Aria.
Nangong! Now is not the time to make things worse.
So are you taking me to Phylum Heights or not?
I never said I wouldn't take you. We've done simple hollow commissions together before, haven't we? It's always best to have someone watching your back. I just thought, if we both go, all the ticket sale prep will end up on Nangong alone. Can she really manage it by herself?
Don't worry, I'll help out too.
Perfect. Suna and Aria take the commission while Miss Cecilia and I handle the show prep and tickets. When both sides are done, the three of us will head out together.
Yeah, some of the tickets need to be handed to our friends, and the rest we'll have to find a way to sell. Time's pretty tight.
Since tomorrow's plans are all set, should we all get back to practice for today?
Okay!
The angels have gone off to practice on their own. It looks like Cecilia has something to say. Uh-oh, are we in
Managers,
trouble?
There's something I need to ask you. Could you come with me for a moment?
We are definitely in trouble. I don't know what I did, but it wasn't me.
Managers, there's something I'd like to ask of you both.
No need to be polite. Please just say it.
There's no need to be polite, Ms. Cecilia. Just tell us what you need. Wise and I would be happy to help.
Right. It's just, when Belle and I say we don't know much about music, we're not being modest at all.
You two are being too humble. But what I want to talk about actually has nothing to do with music.
They literally know, what's her name? Oh my god, I'm blanking on her name. Astra? Is it Astra? They literally know a song, an artist who's very popular, a singer who's very popular. And they could literally be like, hey, we know someone who could help you guys out.
It's about the wishing sprite Arya mentioned earlier. It seems to be some kind of a strange, intelligent entity. Ever since I met Angels of Delusion, Arya has often asked it for advice whenever something happens. Arya is very sincere and trusting by nature, so I worry she might put blind faith in that wishing sprite. But with the upcoming performance and some other matters, I haven't really been in a position to ask her about it.
Welcome in, Ren. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 41st shrine check, and you received a great blessing and family. The One Piece episode made me cry as hard as I hadn't before for an anime. It's been a good while since I seen it for the first time. I don't think anything will ever come close to it. Free Run got me good, so did Oshi no Ko and Clannad's second season, of course, but nothing would top that. Oshi no Ko. Why does that sound familiar? I don't think I watched it, though. Intelligent entity. That we can help with.
When it comes to intelligent entities, Wise and I know our stuff. Just leave it to us. Another intelligent entity issue. Public security is investigating one too. What are the odds?
Great. Thank you so much. If you ever need anything, feel free to ask me for help.
That's... okay, that sounds like a skip for me. Still mulling over Cecilia's words, you hear the notification from her phone. She takes one look at the message and frowns.
Sorry, I need to step away for a moment. I'll leave the wishing sprite to you two then. If you have other questions for me, we can talk later, all right?
Cecilia blinks. You've only met her once, yet sometimes it feels as if she can see straight through people. So is she really that former superstar or not?
Belle, maybe you should ask the angels about the wishing sprite. You are the one they're most comfortable opening up to. I can head back and discuss it with Fairy as well.
You just want to go home early.
Wise. You just want to go home early because you were traveling from Wi-Fi this morning and then went out again this afternoon. Fine, you can head back first.
And just like that, Wise heads off. So, what's the plan now?
Arya's right over there. Wait, maybe I shouldn't go straight to her. Better check with Nangong and Suna first.
Alright, let's go check with them. Oops. Maybe.
Oh, what do we do? What do we do? Relax. If you get too nervous, then pretend everyone in the audience is like those spectators we borrowed last time to fill the frame during filming. You can't say that! Every Delulu is a precious listener to us! If you go off-key on stage because you're too nervous, it'll only make our precious Delulus even more disappointed.
You're not helping, Nan Guang. You are not helping.
Oh, forget it. I'm going to ask Arya. I'm afraid asking Arya won't help you much. She never goes off key.
Seems like Snow likes the very innocent ones. The very nice and innocent and shy ones.
Time for a confidential Angels of Delusion meeting. If you're not part of the group yet, you're not allowed to sneak over and eavesdrop.
Actually, I'm here to ask about something else.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I wanted to ask about the commission. Does Arya chat with the Wishing Sprite often?
Oh, that's what you mean. I thought you were here to sign up to join Angels of Delusion.
Not true. Ellen isn't shy. She's just antisocial and tired. I don't like Ellen. I just don't like her. She has zero personality. Like, yeah, sure, being tired, like, you're not all there, but at the same time, you can still have personality while being tired.
All right. I'll stop teasing you. Arya's connection with the Wishing Sprite, it goes back to when we were trainees at that agency, with Suna writing songs for us behind the scenes.
And Jufufu is super outgoing and sociable. Jufufu is adorable. I'll give you that one. She is adorbs.
Ever since then, whenever Arya ran into trouble, she would go to it for advice. Oh, I remember. It was pretty reliable. Its advice always sounded a bit vague, but it did help Arya make several important decisions. Like... I don't know. That's something only Arya herself can talk about.
Have you two ever asked it for advice?
I thought it was just the client's ID, but now it sounds more like some kind of AI assistant. Have you guys ever asked it for advice?
Let me think. When was the last time the super confident, super amazing Nonggong ever humbly asked for advice? Or actually listened to someone else's opinion?
Oh my gosh. She decided to get spicy with that response.
That would be when Miss Cecilia pointed out my pitch issues just now. That one doesn't count. Fine. I just find it a bit strange to ask some unfamiliar intelligent entity for advice on important matters. But Arya seems to get along really well with it. Miss Cecilia probably heard about that commission and worried Arya might trust the Wishing Sprite too blindly. So she asked you two to look into it, right?
Now Guang is actually pretty smart. She caught on. Also, never forget these three girls were originally supposed to be Japanese before China and Japan decided to have a pissing match. Yeah.
Huh? No way. Then why wouldn't Miss Cecilia just ask Arya herself? Because the two of them seem to be lacking mutual honesty. Unfortunately for the both of them, they forgot about Suna's virtue. My virtue? I guess I am pretty honest. Yup. If you ask me, I'd say that up to now, the Wishing Sprite has been a dependable guide for Arya. Like a friend who points her in the right direction. But its taste in music is pretty mediocre. Thanks once again for your honesty, Suna. If you're curious about the Wishing Sprite manager, you can ask Arya. She's always happy to tell people about that friend of hers. As for the commission, Arya and Suna may look small, but their teamwork is solid, and regular ethereals can't touch them. That's why I'm not worried.
I see. Thanks for letting me know.
I see. I think I understand now. Thanks for letting me know. I don't see Arya around. Did she go upstairs?
Let's check it. Yep, there she is.
Audience. Performance. Gilded Carrot Day. This is really important for Angels of Delusion. But the stage and the audience area, they're so close. Manager! Sorry, I was spacing out thinking about the performance. You know, it's our first time standing right in front of a live audience. You wanted to talk to me? Is there anything I can help you with?
About tomorrow's commission.
No. It's just, you mentioned getting a commission from the Wishing Sprite, and I got a little curious. hollows are dangerous places. Aria, are you sure this commission is legit?
Oh, so that's what you were worried about. I actually often, Suna, Nangong, and I often take on some simple hollow commissions. Since our page didn't get many views, and our album only sold a few copies, we had to find other ways to earn dennies if we wanted to keep making music. And the Wishing Sprite's advice has always been reliable, so I'm sure we'll earn the commission fee smoothly this time as well.
Does it advise you a lot?
Does it advise you a lot?
Yes, it does! The Wishing Sprite is a good friend, a gift new Eridu gave me. If you don't believe me, manager, listen to this.
On a lighthouse with nothing but the breeze, a lost construct girl once asked her Wishing Sprite.
Wishing Sprite. I got a chance to let all of New Eridu hear my singing, but I can't reveal my name.
What do you want New Eridu to hear more? Your name or your voice?
My voice, of course.
Then there's nothing to hesitate about.
In a quiet corner of a bustling plaza, a hesitant construct girl once asked her Wishing Sprite.
Wishing Sprite. A girl invited me to join her group. But if I join, I'll have to do more than just sing.
There is no evidence that a song's impact is diminished by the performance that accompanies it.
Oh, you're right.
Oshinoko is an exploration of the dark side of the Japanese entertainment industry without really hiding anything. Certainly one of the best psychological dramas ever written, except when it goes down the drain during its last fifth. I think you mean maybe, I'm not sure what you mean by that. Maybe last film? I don't know. The anime is still being adapted and is nearing its end. An anime original ending is unlikely though, unfortunately. If you're the journey is more important type person, you enjoy this one fair bit though. Yeah, but that doesn't explain the whole sister and brother thing, and that's enough for me to avoid an anime, honestly.
I want to give it a try with them. I know we can bring joyful delusions to everyone.
In a studio with only her left, a disappointed construct girl once asked her Wishing Sprite.
Wishing Sprite. We've posted so many videos, but it feels like no one listens to our songs or notices our performances.
Analysis. Online distribution is affected by many factors. Scans show your account's network environment is no different from the rest of New Eridu. And for now, there are no effective ways to optimize it.
Huh? I know that.
Hearing is a sensory channel that living beings cannot willingly shut off. And it depends only on the medium and the distance between the sound and the listener.
You mean go to the listeners in person and sing for them? But how can I? Like this. Alright. I'll try harder. And if that day really comes, will you come see my performance, Wishing Sprite?
A long stretch of silence. As in the last part of 5 part. Oh, gotcha. Is that not what a fifth is? 5 seasons? I don't know. I'm usually go with 5 seasons and stuff. The sister brother thing is it's a doctor and a... Yeah, no. I'm not... No. Yeah, no. That... No.
Maybe.
That's not okay. Area played only a few recordings and you finish listening to them in no time. It really does sound like
So the Wishing Sprite is actually a gently guiding friend. Though that tone does sound a little familiar. But an intelligent entity this kind and patient can't possibly be the one public security is after, right? No. Stay alert. The intelligent entity that's driving constructs out of control might be exactly the type that's good at pretending to be harmless. But there's no evidence right now. Jumping to conclusions will only cloud my judgment.
Not seasons, I mean the last 20% of the story. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, we don't call it like the 5th or the 3rd or anything. We don't talk about like shows and TV like that, at least not where I'm from. We usually say like seasons and stuff.
See? The wishing sprite really is a good, reliable friend. Every time I listen to it, I feel a little more confident.
Right, but you still need to be careful.
Right. It really does seem friendly. I'd probably trust it too. But since it's still a holo commission, you and Suna need to be extra careful.
There's no season for that part though. What would I say then? Like, except when it goes down the drain during its last fifth. So like except like it goes down the drain later on. I don't know. I didn't understand what last fifth means.
I know! Once I'm done with the commission, I'll focus fully on getting ready for Gilded Carrot Day. You'll come see us, right, Manager?
That's all we have on the Wishy Sprite for now. But hey, at least Aria was super upfront about everything, so today wasn't a total bust. Better head back to talk with Wise. It's so late. What's Evelyn doing here? Is Astra here too? Should I go say hi? I hear people say last third. Why is fifth not correct? I'm not here to argue with you, Nello. I just never heard it, okay? Maybe that's what people say in other places, but I personally have never heard it. That's all I can say. Like, I really don't know what to tell you. Where I'm from, I've never heard anyone explain anything like the last fifth, last third. Never. While hesitating, you suddenly hear a knock-knock notification sound from the phone. Belle, what are you doing lurking around the 404 entrance? You can already see Eve on my ride. What are you waiting for? Get over here. As you wish, my superstar. Such a smooth talker. But I'm on a tight schedule here, so now's not the time to mess around. Hurry over. I got someone seriously impressive to introduce you to. I guarantee you're gonna be blown away. Really? I'll be right there. Alright, what's going on? Hey Evelyn, it's been a minute since I seen ya. Good evening, Manager. Perfect timing. On the way over, Miss Yao was wondering if we'd run into you. Before you can react, the cool and striking bodyguard shoves you straight into the car. Such an intense sense of privacy protection.
Every time I come to 6th Street, I end up running into you, Belle. This must be fate.
Do you know each other?
Do you know each other as well?
I'm very close friends with Astra. But Ms. Cecilia, you and Astra know each other as well?
Sorry, as well doesn't quite apply here. I've known Miss Cecilia for a very, very long time. So long that back then, everyone called her by another name.
Astra.
Ah, she is the other artist. Gotcha. The only person in the series who know more people than Belle and Wise is Nicole.
Even someone as young as
Nicole
Belle
does get
must
around,
have
but
heard
it's
that
also
name.
because she's too busy scheming people. Let's be real. No, I'm joking.
Cersei.
I knew it.
So it really is you. I always felt you looked familiar, but I never dared to be sure. No wonder there's been all those rumors on internet lately about you making a comeback. Can I ask, why did you retire back then?
You know what? From my experience, every time I bump into the manager, something interesting and wonderful happens. The manager is a very reliable friend. She's the one who saved my performance last year on Gilded Carrot Day. Besides, she already knows the girls pretty well, right?
Welcome in, Ore. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 22nd Shrine Check, and your recent do great curse and health.
Maybe she's the one who can help you untangle this knot in your heart. Why not give it a shot?
Thank you, I've been here. Nice, nice.
But honestly, it's not really a knot in my heart. Just a coward running away from their problems. The reason I retired is simple. I could no longer perform my songs. Maybe it was the PTSD from the Hollow disaster. And when facing my audience, in the wake of such a catastrophic calamity, I found it so hard to trust that my voice could actually heal them. I'm sorry, I think I got a bit off track there.
Wait, another curse in hell? I'm sorry, alright. I don't know what to tell ya. I have no idea what to tell ya. Nicole is canonically supposed to be a cunning. It's just insane how deep her network goes. I mean, they do always say it's not what you know, it's who you know. What happened?
I see. So, what happened after that?
We found Aria. She stepped in as my vocal double and recorded for my last few shows. Anyway, without the Hollow disaster, none of it would have happened. But from the moment I made that decision, even if I still had a chance to be forgiven, that key is held only in Aria's hands.
I'm equally parts sad and relieved you were spoiled by this. Sad because you wouldn't see the good parts of this series, which are masterpieces, but relieved you won't feel betrayed and disappointed as I did of what it became in the end. The one thing I think of when, like, people say, like, something ended wrong or in a bad way is Game of Thrones. That was so disappointing. Game of Thrones they decided to just throw it in the trash at the final season. Oh, I read about the ending, part of why I chose not to watch the series. I have had such a strong love-hate relationship with a piece of fiction as with Oshinoko. I was obsessed because of how good it was.
New Eridu does not need a disgraced singer who once used a vocal double, even if she was lucky enough not to be exposed. Nor does it need a coward who fled the stage, even if she was once praised far beyond what she deserved.
Well, if you ask me, instead of blaming yourself, you should be asking for her forgiveness. Now I have to go back and tell my dear friend that you rejected their invitation to the lighting ceremony. Am I hearing that right?
Yes.
All right then. I heard she's planning to approach that rising star Vesper as an alternative option. It's just, she's an actor who's an intelligent construct, and there have been several incidents lately of intelligent constructs losing control and injuring people.
I am of a conspiracy theory that the ending in Game of Thrones was him testing an idea for the ending, realized it didn't go over well, and now he's writing differently for the books. I think originally he was planning to go that route, but the backlash, he realized that's not the correct way to go. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong, but I think he gave the show people like a loosely written text of what was to happen. And, yeah. I've heard about it too.
Intelligent construct citizens losing control and injuring people? I've heard some things about it. Seems like it's connected to that intelligent entity suspect on the run. But I don't really know the details.
Whoa, so that's what's really going on. I knew you'd have all kinds of juicy gossip. No, since the victims from those incidents have more or less recovered, and public security doesn't want to cause a panic right before Gilded Carrot Day, none of this has attracted much attention. Though I disagree with making any assumptions. As the host of the Yearlight ceremony, my friend is doing her best to rule out any possible risks. It's only natural for her to be cautious.
They wouldn't really take the singer off the program over such a vague reason, would they?
No, they wouldn't. After all, she's an extremely talented singer and an outstanding employee of Topps Entertainment. You know how it is. These things always have to take the sponsor's opinion into account. All right, if you're not going to be there, there's no point stressing over it. It's getting late. Belle lives on this street. What about you, Cece? Should I take you home?
Wait, manager. You'll keep this between us, right? Over the past few years, both my voice and appearance have changed a lot. Aria's wondered about it before, but I always brushed it off. I still haven't figured out how to tell her the truth. But no matter what, I want her to hear it from me.
I'm sure you'll tell her the truth.
Okay, I promise I won't tell Aria about this. And I believe that once you're ready, you'll tell her yourself. Oh, about that wishing sprite you were worried about. I listened to what it said to Aria, and it actually sounded like a pretty reliable friend. But I'll keep an eye on it.
Thank you, Belle. You really are dependable. No wonder Astra and the girls trust you so much.
Being escorted back to the video store by all three of them feels a bit excessive. The luxurious ride carrying a star-studded group rolls slowly through the narrow paths of 6th Street. Luckily, Evelyn's driving skills are flawless, and you reach your destination in no time. That poor limo really had to work for it. Alright, let's go talk to Wise, I'm guessing. Yep.
Why are you back so late? It's almost time to meet Jane. I thought you were gearing up to join Angels of Delusion for their Gilded Carrot Day debut.
You ran off on your own. Now you're saying I'm late? How dare.
It's because you ditched me and ran off first. And now you're saying I'm late? But about the wishing sprite. Aria was actually very honest. I only took a little longer because I ran into Astra on my way back.
I seriously beg the gods of the universe, if they may exist, that Oda gives One Piece a satisfying ending. I assume Oda would need to hide forever if he butchered the story, just to avoid the danger of the crazy people, I'm sure. To be fair, if people are keeping up with One Piece that is over 1,000 episodes long, that's dedication. And if you go and butcher it at the end, they are rightfully mad. Rightfully mad. Now, I don't mean like they should go and like find where he lives and da-da-da-da. No, I'm not saying that. But they should rightfully be mad. Both of you assume One Piece is going to end. There's that. It's probably going to live forever. Like when the person who created One Piece dies, his son's going to take over. And then his son's going to take over. It's a family thing now. I haven't watched 1,000 episodes. One Piece exists for a reason? I never heard of One Piece. Is that like... Now I'm confused. Now I'm lost.
You ran into Astra?
You spend quite a bit of time recounting everything to Wise. Cecilia, Aria, the Wishing Sprite, Astra, and the Gilded Carrot Day Year Light Ceremony. As expected, he ends up wearing the same expression Fairy gets when she's processing a data overload.
I see. Looks like whatever happened back then will have to be settled by Cecilia and Aria on their own. But this wishing sprite, it almost sounds like...
You and Wise both turn a suspicious gaze toward Fairy.
Like a certain AI assistant.
Is she working overtime and is not just our AI assistant?
Affirmative.
Oh? Did she just admit it?
What do you mean by affirmative?
Affirmative. Based on the speaking style and the conversation Master relayed, there is a decent probability that the wishing sprite is, in fact, an advanced intelligent data entity.
Alright. Fairy, so what you're saying is powerful AIs all talk like that? Then, if the wishing sprite really is an advanced AI, do you have any relevant information? Any suspects?
Even if you don't have anything for now, with your capabilities, looking into it shouldn't be difficult, right?
Negative. As an AI assistant, I always abide by the law and strictly follow New Eridu Civil Code. I do not, and will not, condone the unauthorized acquisition of citizens' personal information or the invasion of their privacy in any form.
I feel like she's already done that before. I feel like she's choosing and picking. Never trust an AI. Fairy is being a little sus right now, that's for sure. Never forget that the writer of My Hero Academia butchered his own story because he wanted to end it. Was told by his studio no. So he started to hate his own series and then made the worst last couple arcs possible because he was so fed up with the entire thing. What? What? I have nothing to say to that because that is crazy to me. And it makes me not want to go back and watch My Hero Academia because I was going to go back because it's been so long since I watched it and new stuff came out. But if that's how the original author is going to be and like not even care about how he writes his work and sabotages it on purpose, nah. Depends on who you ask, but everyone knew something was up because the story started getting worse at a particular point, and he made it known he hated it because he wanted to move on to new projects. He could have. If the studio didn't want to listen to him, I'm sure he could have found another studio that would have taken him. Like, it's craziness to me. It's just craziness.
That's quite an irrefutable privacy protection statement. If it hadn't come from Fairy, it might have sounded a little more convincing.
Yeah, why don't you tell that to the HDD's previous firewall program? But as master, I've decided to respect Fairy's choice.
All right then. As the assistant manager, I respect the manager's decision. But still, considering the high-level intelligence data entity Fairy sensed in Lockscreen before, plus the wishing sprite and public security suspect, there's been a lot of unexpected situations involving intelligent entities lately. Is there even a connection between them? Or should we wait for Jane to get here and hear her out before we start analyzing?
Think back to Fairy's behavior today.
Speaking of which, Fairy is being unusually strict about rules today. Could it be because a PubSec officer is visiting?
You hear something outside the door. Is Jane here? Sorry, customer. Lil guy, are you really
to your top VIP customer?
Oh, it's voice acted. Just kidding. Hey, Jane. Hello.
Long time no see, managers. I already gave you the rundown over the phone. To spare you any surprises, the client asked me to stop by and introduce you to this friend.
What kind of friend would surprise my brother and me? Huh?
This public security officer looks nothing like Zhu Yuan, Qing Yi, or the others. And why did she come down from upstairs?
Are you two the owners of this place?
Huh?
Let's get down to business, Cecilia.
Huh? Oh!
The odd case specialist snaps out of her loop of spacing out and looking around and makes a phone call. Clearly, this new public security officer is a little scared of Jane, but from a Thyron's point of view, shouldn't the food chain between these two be the other way around?
Sir, someone here apparently can't understand your very straightforward commission request. And that someone isn't me.
Greetings, Phaethon.
Is it the mayor? Snake! It's a snake! The only thing I didn't like about this story was that Cecilia and Cicia were so close in name. I kept forgetting who was it. That's a fair point. That is a very fair point.
I trust that Miss Jane Doe has already brought both my commission and my inept subordinate to you. Recently, there have been several incidents in the city where intelligent constructs have gone out of control and injured others. The culprit is suspected to be an unregistered illegal intelligent entity. A few days ago, an intelligent construct public security officer was taken over by viral code and delivered a criminal threat to me, declaring that this year will be an unprecedented lighting ceremony for new Eridu.
I don't see the connection yet. Why merge the cases for a joint investigation?
But from what you've told us, there's no definite link between these incidents. So why merge them into a single investigation?
Good question. The construct citizens who lost control earlier had almost no connection to one another.
What's One Piece? Well, imagine you have a version of the series that follows the source material exactly shot for shot, panel by panel, line for line. Basically the way the author wrote it. That version is 45% faster and called One Piece. It was the only way I'd ever watched the series and did. So is it like, well, not really a spin-off, but like I'm still a little confused. So is it like fan-made? Jane's best friend, a snake who could possibly eat her. Jane's boyfriend, a cat who could possibly eat her. She likes danger. That's what I get from this now.
But we discovered that while they were hijacked, they all displayed the same arrogant, mocking attitude, and their eyes showed an abnormal purple glow.
That does make it a bit more convincing. What a classic villain persona.
There are a lot of similarities among the victims. All right, you've convinced me. But this intelligent entity suspect's whole villain persona, why is it so on the nose?
Judging by its personality traits, that's true. But in terms of capability, its mobility far surpasses anything we've seen from past intelligent entities.
Why did the voice change for that one section and then here it's like back to the way it was? My god, I hate it when they do that too. Like there'll be times when the voices sound different, like they decided to use a different mic or something. It's a fan cut, yes. Certainly not the only anime fan cut that reduces a long anime down the canon content. There are a lot of these for many shows that need it. Gotcha. Okay, I gotcha. That sounds much more doable than One Piece with 1,000+ episodes. That's for sure.
After some complications, our tech team finally managed to track the suspect's whereabouts inside Lemnian Hollow. Given Wi-Fi's unusual circumstances, I need a proxy who understands both Lemnian Hollow and advanced intelligent entities. And you were the best fit.
Even with all that, who exactly are you? Isn't it the mayor?
Thanks for the briefing. But who are you exactly? We don't know your name or your title, and that doesn't seem to align with the citizens' right to be informed. And besides, that suspicious wishing sprite just recommended a Lemnian Hollow commission to Aria, and now we've received one too. That's yet another strange coincidence. Something is definitely off.
Exactly. As proxies, we're used to the other side keeping things vague. But since this commission comes from public security, that shouldn't be the case here.
According to regulations, I won't refuse a lawful request from a citizen. But for the sake of your sleep tonight, I suggest we discuss it when we meet.
That seems very shady. Very shady. I don't like his response there. You reduce the series from 450 hours down to 240. Oh, so it cuts in half. Okay, yeah. That seems like One Piece has a lot of filler episodes then.
Gilded Carrot Day is just around the corner, and time is tight. I need you two to start the commission as soon as possible and help us locate or eliminate that intelligent entity. My subordinate will provide all necessary instructions and support. Thank you in advance for your cooperation in maintaining the city's order and assisting public security.
The mysterious client hangs up. The case is clear enough now, yet the client remains enigmatic. Before you can ask Jane anything, the case specialist suddenly lets out a stifled scream.
17 whole lines! He said 17 whole lines, all coming out of my phone! I'm gonna have nightmares tonight.
Okay, now I'm concerned because he said that we shouldn't know who he is, otherwise we might have nightmares. And now she's saying this? I'm a little concerned. The case specialist who had just been volunteered to offer the necessary instructions and support suddenly takes off running. Jane is left behind. And just like the client earlier, she takes a deep breath.
That officer's subordinates tend to be a bit unconventional in their style. I've passed along the commission. I have other duties to attend to. So, I'll leave you managers and the case specialist with my wishes for a smooth job and hopefully a pleasant partnership.
Jane takes her leave.
Whoa, what's this? And what's that? Please don't touch anything.
Oh, what's this? What's that? What does this button do?
Whoa.
Oh, V, something funny I saw. Remember I said she would probably be paired with an EP's character as her team since that's her faction? Turns out that I was looking none of her teams involve NEPs. Really interesting. Huh. I'm guessing she won't go with the Eishigong, so like I said, she's probably gonna be a pass for me, unfortunately.
Is this whole house really just for the two of you?
This person for public security. Why does she keep asking about the house? What does that mean? What does that mean by that?
Miss Public Security Officer, is there something wrong with our house? My brother and I always file our fire safety paperwork and business licenses on time.
New Eridu Police Department. Yeah. NEPD. Yeah, that makes sense. Well, not just filler episodes. I told ya this cuts every single shot in line, not part of the manga, be it canon episode or not. You wouldn't need a fan cut if it's just about skipping whole episodes, now would ya? I mean, maybe you still would, because in those filler episodes, they could decide to leave important bits and pieces about what's gonna happen or what's happening in the current stuff. So possibly. But yeah, I understand what you're saying.
Public Security Officer? Where?
Are you asking us?
What I mean is, why are the two of you occupying 5 whole rooms on this street? And why are there so many screens? But with that many rooms, you really do need all these screens to keep an eye on everything.
This case specialist, what's going on with her? Why is she crazy?
This case specialist. What is going on with her? She doesn't seem to think of herself as a public security officer at all.
Sorry, Miss Specialist. You've been wandering around our home for quite a while. Is there something else you wanted to say?
Well, here's the thing. As the case specialist responsible for this commission, I must confirm your level of cooperation and offer guidance you need.
Because she's super anime. You know what? That's fair. Anime equals crazy.
So, now, go make the best bed in the house ready for me. If the commission gets delayed, you two unregistered proxies won't be able to handle the consequences.
You want to stay here? I'm not even surprised.
So, you're planning to stay at our place? It makes absolutely no sense, but for some reason, I'm not even surprised.
That might not be a good idea. We only have 2 bedrooms.
Please? I'm begging you. I actually grew up in the Outer Ring, drifting around most of my life. I've never even slept on a proper couch before. I finally managed to find a job on my own, only to be exploited by a terrifying evil boss, running around all day, and I don't even get time to eat a boiled egg. If even you two, the prince and princess of this grand estate, won't take me in, then I'll be left to sleep on the streets yet again.
Wait, hold on. This request... Manager, it's up to you to decide.
You lock eyes with Wise in a fierce, silent battle and end up losing. Looks like there's no other choice. If there's no other way, Sissia, you could stay in my room.
You make it sound so miserable. If there's really no other way, Sissia, you can stay in my room tonight. I'll take my brother's room for tonight, and he can crash on the sofa for once, right?
That's fine. Like I said, the manager decides.
Thank you, you two kind souls.
She's like, I'm not gonna take the couch. He's gonna take the couch. Also, you wouldn't save a whole lot skipping only whole non-canon episodes. The series has like 9% filler episodes. What makes it long is the fact the episodes get stretched without stuff happening. It's insanely frustrating. That's fair, that's fair. I only watched like 2 seasons and then I kind of gave up. Because the animation the older animation too just wasn't all there either.
So the room upstairs on the left is mine now?
Welcome in, Aura, welcome in. That doesn't make sense when you think about it. If Wise is getting kicked out of his room anyway, why don't they just have Sissia move into that room instead of Bill giving up her room? That's why. I'm like a little confused, but whatever. I'm not gonna question it. It doesn't make sense, but whatever.
Then you two follow the plan we settled on and get some rest. The specialist will now retire to her own room.
You swiftly catch Sissia before she can sprint upstairs and arrange an early departure time with her for tomorrow. For tonight, you'll rest in Wise's room. Why are the people from public security so weird? An aloof, enigmatic boss suddenly issues a commission, while their subordinate, who acts like some kind of drifter, insists on staying at an innocent civilian's place. Sorry, had a cough. This is like something from a movie. That Sissia is really suspicious. Belle, do you think Jay might have got the wrong person? No way, we just got off the phone. Yeah, you're right. But something's off. How long has she been lurking upstairs before she announced herself? And how does she even know your room's on the left? Our home security equipment needs an upgrade. Never thought there'd be a day when we'd be upgrading our home security systems because of PubSec. Still, it doesn't seem like she has any malicious intentions. It should be fine to let her stay the night. Alright, looks like we gotta crash in Wise's room. If it's about animation, well, if you can weigh, a One Piece remake was announced 2 years ago. It's animation studio Wit and would cover the story with good animation and no filler, but so far we don't have a definitive release date yet. It's called the One Piece. Yeah, I heard about that. I might wait for that, honestly, before I try to get into it. Yeah, I might wait for that. I don't know. We'll see. One Piece looks like it would be interesting, but I feel like it's too late for me to get into it. But with a remake coming out, I might check that out. The Angels of Delusion just got a commission to head to Lamina Hollow. Now public security is asking me to head there to investigate too. Is it really just a coincidence? Just imagine, if we ran into each other, that'd be kind of awkward. Wait. What am I even thinking? The Lamina Hollow is huge. There's no way we run into each other. Better sleep. Between all the traveling today and going back and forth with that case specialist, you're completely wiped. The second your head hits a pillow, you're out cold. Maybe it was because you are subconsciously thinking about the commission while sleeping on the couch, but you wake up in a daze before the alarm even goes off. It's still early. I should take this chance to wake Sissia and head to Wi-Fi Peninsula together. Gotta vacate the room so Wise can get some more sleep. Why is the case specialist still inside? Is she not in a rush to head out? Knock gently. A suspicious commotion comes from inside. Cecia quickly shuts the door behind her after coming out, even throwing her body against it in a pretty obvious attempt to block the view. Good morning, my dear tenant. Heh, just messing with you. Why so serious? No, need to try and look around me. The room's fine. I even tidied up a bit for you. Well, things are urgent, and Phylum Heights is pretty far, I think. Let's head out now. Should we take an airship or drive? If we really need to, I can pilot an airship. Let's just drive? Oh? What kind of memory... Wait, don't tell me. You couldn't afford a ticket, so you snuck on board and curled up under a seat, but they found you quick and tossed you out mid-flight. What are you talking about? I mean, they aren't wrong. Zhu Yuan, socially awkward and afraid of cats. Seth, too by the book. Chingy, robot that acts like an old lady. Jane, way too into playing the bad guy. Cecilia, overly excited freeloader. I mean, they all have personalities, as a good character should. That's all you're telling me right there, Snow. Also, we are going to ad break, so we will be right back after this ad break. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back, and congratulations for surviving another adpocalypse. All right, let's continue. What are you talking about? Ghost? Are they scary? I'm way tougher than any ghost. Besides, if you're the ghost, there's nothing to fear. But hey, to spare the fragile little heart of yours, we'll drive. If we keep this bizarre combo going, Wise never going to be able to catch up on his sleep. Let's just head out already. Let's drive. After getting bossed around by a civil servant who can pilot an airship but forgot to bring her driver's license, you end up playing chauffeur and driving her all the way to Phylum Heights.
Whoa! This place... There's so much going on! Wow! It's my first time in Wi-Fi. Is it always this?
It's because of Gilded Carrot Day.
It's usually lively here, and with Gilded Carrot Day coming up, it's even busier. But let's finish the Holo Commission first and save the exploring for later. No, no way, I'm not going to that place. What I mean is, as a senior case specialist, I'm always very careful about maintaining proper boundaries when handling official duties in Wi-Fi. But to make sure you're supported, I've selected an exceptionally skilled Holo operative from our internal database, and she'll be assisting you.
But you don't have any public security identification on you.
But, Cecilia, you're barely wearing any public security identification. Why can't you move around freely? Plus, that skilled operative is running late. There's no point in just standing around here. Why don't we start some preliminary investigation first? The terrifying miasma in Lemnian Hollow? No. I mean, the complex situation surrounding Lemnian Hollow isn't something a mere little proxy like you could possibly grasp. I've heard there are multiple factions entrenched there. Porcelumix, Obel Squad, Yunquay Summit, the Exaltists, and more. We really shouldn't act rashly.
Alright, when is the operative supposed to arrive?
Alright then. So we'll wait for that skilled Holo operative to arrive before heading out together. When will they get here? She replied to me on Internaut, saying she'd reach Phylum Heights by this evening.
Internaut?
Internaut? Didn't you say she's an operative from the internal database? What's strange about that? We always use Internaut to stay in touch. All right, don't start getting all paranoid. Wait. That place has egg rice noodle rolls? I have urgent business to take care of right now. We'll regroup at the cable car station this evening.
Cecilia takes off at full sprint toward Yumchasen. It's still early. Why not head over to Swabian Temple for a quick visit? If that intelligent entity really is connected to Lemnian Hollow, Shifu might know something.
Strange. I've never heard anyone from Wi-Fi Peninsula mention anything about intelligent entities existing in Lemnian Hollow. Don't tell me it has something to do with the Creator again.
Belle, didn't you say you had an important commission around Gilded Carrot Day? How come you're back already?
I'm here because of that commission.
Shifu! I barely stepped out of Yunquay Summit when a troublesome commission landed on me. Luckily, it's in Lemnian Hollow, so I had time to swing by.
I see.
Huh? I thought you'd finished everything and rushed back to celebrate the holiday.
Oh, poor Jufufu.
There's no need to dwell on it. If fate allows, we may yet meet again on Gilded Carrot Day.
Shifu, did you foresee that?
Shifu? Does that mean you've foreseen that we'll meet again on Gilded Carrot Day? But I already promised some friends I'd go see their show that night. Never mind. We'll talk about it when the time comes. Right. Has anything unusual been happening in Wi-Fi lately?
Not at all.
Huh? Shifu? You don't even need to think about it?
Ah, Junior Belle. You're asking about anything unusual because of that troublesome commission?
Yeah, it's about Lemmy and Hollow.
Yeah. I heard an illegal intelligent entity has been openly provoking public security, claiming it will disrupt the lighting ceremony. They've been investigating for a while, and now suspect it may have slipped into Lemmy and Hollow. A criminal who's that determined to stir up chaos is bound to cause some commotion. So I came to ask if anything unusual has happened in Wi-Fi lately.
Junior Belle, you really don't understand what Wi-Fi is like around Gilded Carrot Day. This time of year, everyone's gone home for the holiday. If there were any strange happenings, or even just gossip, it would have spread instantly.
If no one's chatting about anything right now, then nothing has happened for sure. That's why Shifu is so certain.
Since everyone's been so chatty lately, could you help investigate?
So you mean people in Wi-Fi have been pretty chatty lately? Could you help me ask around? See if any of the nearby intelligent constructs have been acting strangely? Maybe even with a purple glow in their eyes?
I haven't seen anything. At least Vince, Lee, and Banyue Shifu seem normal. As for everyone else, it's not that we don't want to help you. It's just that right before Gilded Carrot Day, everyone in Wi-Fi is busy stocking up on gifts, playing mahjong, shopping, making wishes, preparing reunion meals. Try asking about anything serious now, and you'll almost always hear the same answer.
After the holiday.
If you're concerned, Fufu Yinhu and I can help keep an eye out, but you really should be prepared to wait until after the holiday.
That said, if the suspect really is an intelligent entity, something does come to mind.
Oh, wait! I've run into something strange too! But Junior Yinhu can go first.
It's nothing major, but a few days ago, when I passed by Junior's room, I noticed that the computer inside, the one that's usually left unused, seemed to be on.
That does sound a bit suspicious. An evil AI hacked into it?
Sounds a little suspicious. Maybe an advanced intelligent entity really is trying to sabotage Gilded Carrot Day. Did it sneak in and turn on our computer?
Oh, Junior Yinhu, so it was you who shut it down for me. I was using Junior's computer to download the recut version of Legend of the Tiger Warrior the other day. But the internet was a bit slow, then something came up, and I had to step out, so I just left it running.
So Jufufu's the problem here. Welcome in, Lazy, welcome in. Congratulations for your 30-second shrine check, and you received a small blessing and health. It's time for the uwu magic. Roar, uwu, exi, owo, nya, owo, neku, chan, tihi, uwo, owo, kawaii. Jufufu is never the problem. She is the answer. She's the problem this time. She's the problem child this time.
Your strange incident? Don't tell me it's just that.
Yeah, I distinctly remember leaving it to download the movie before heading out. But when I came back, the computer was turned off.
Belle, is this explanation disappointing? Anyway, there's no need to worry too much. If the culprit's goal is to disrupt the lighting ceremony, Phylum Heights is under Swabian Temple's protection. Let them come if they dare.
In other words, Yishuin is like, we got this.
Exactly. We're the ones lighting the year light. If anyone wants to sabotage the ceremony, they'll have to get past Shifu first.
That's true. True, there's no need for me to worry.
That's true. The lighting ceremony is a big deal. Security would be tight anyway. And with Shifu and all the seniors helping out, there's really no need for me to worry. I'll go take care of the commission first then. I'll stop by again when I have time.
Before you go back to 6th Street, swing by the temple again. I've got a good soup simmering, and by the time you return from the hollow, it should be ready.
And welcome in Skrull and Brennan Snakecore. Skrull has visited Shrine 55 times and received a curse and business. Brennan Snakecore has visited Shrine 32 times and received a great curse and health. 30 curses. I mean, you kind of deserve it, Scroll, because you always throw ninja stars at me. So, honestly, you of all people kind of deserve it. Or should I say you of all foxes?
Take 2 servings back with you, and let Junior Wise try some too.
Bet.
Bet, Senior Inhu, wait for me. Besides, what Senior Inhu and Senior Fufu mentioned earlier is still a little concerning. But the meeting time for the commission is coming up. I'll come back and check after I get out of the hollow. It's about time. Let's head over to the cable car area and meet up with Cecilia.
Area and Sana? Why is Cecilia standing with them? There's no way it's actually this coincidental, right? From here, you can just barely make out their conversation.
Hello, are you the one who posted the commission tracking a signal from Lemny and Hollow? 2 kids? I'm actually not a kid, but...
Is it a difficult commission?
Cecilia looks closely at Arya and Suna and even seems to sniff them a little. Then her gaze settles on Arya.
Alright, you definitely won't die doing this. But this little girl next to you? She's too weak. Have you considered just ditching her?
Oh my god, that's mean. Oh gosh. I kinda like Cecilia. Arya and Suna's faces turn completely blank at the same time.
Alright. Who you take as your partner for the commission is your call. But neither of you look anything like a skilled operative. I just tossed this commission up on Internet on a whim. I'm not gonna get exposed for this, am I? And what if the proxy goes and tattles to my evil boss? He absolutely can't find out.
Study shows not using a pillow makes your... What? What, Lazy? What? Just no.
Actually, Arya and I have teamed up for several hollow commissions before. We're pretty reliable.
Yeah, and if you're not comfortable with that, we can refund the deposit. We apologize for wasting your time.
Time? Time!
Ain't Cecilia Ashra's bodyguard? No. She's completely different. Not every blonde character is the same character, Squirrel. No, the bodyguard is Evelyn. She's a completely different character.
Oh, wait! Gilded Carrot Day is almost here. I have to get this done right now. It's fine. It's fine. I'll leave it to you two. I'm a really generous client, you know. I even found you a very skilled proxy. Just follow her lead when the time comes. Oh, and you two should polish up your previous commission experience a little. Otherwise, she might look down on you. Polish up? Yeah, just make up a few impressive commissions. You can do that, right?
We can't do that!
You're so hopeless. Hollow Zero, Nineveh, Miasma. Regular proxies haven't seen any of that. Listen to me. Here's what you say.
You're so hopeless. Oh my gosh, she's so mean. Looks like we found the commission partners. It's Arya and Suna.
So the partners for this commission are Arya and Suna? All right, the commission has to get done. Forget how Cecilia found them and set aside the wishing sprite for now. But I can't let her mislead them.
You take a deep breath. A very familiar action now. Now you finally understand why Jane and the anonymous client reacted the way they did about Cecilia. You quickly stride over to the three of them. Call out to Cecilia.
Cecilia, what are you guys talking about? Oh, the proxy's here. See, these are the excellent helpers I handpicked for you. Don't let their age fool you. They're already very seasoned.
Manager?
Proxy?
Arya? Suna? Good evening.
Even with the massive delay, I got it. Congrats, no?
Oh, So, you know each other. See? I told you I'd found the perfect partners for you. Alright, no more wasting time. This is a signal tracker. Take it with you into the hollow and make sure it stays calibrated. It'll guide you toward the signal source.
Welcome in, Timber. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 50th shrine check, and you received a small curse towards a wish. A signal tracker. The signal tracking device CCA has provided, which can be used only in open areas, using it to determine signal strength and thus distance to the target. Even has a direction indicator to pinpoint specific signal sources. Sure, this case specialist has always seemed a little flaky, but you should be able to count on the gear she's handed to you, right? Take it with me? What about you?
Take it with me? Do you mean Arya, Suna, and I are going in together? What about you? Aren't you coming with us? Oh, I'm not going. I've heard there's miasma in Lemnian Hollow. It's terrifying.
Oh my god.
Huh?
Why is she such a scaredy snake?
I'm the brains responsible for planning the operation. Of course, I can't just head into the hollow myself. I'll be providing support for you from outside.
Manager, are we heading out now? Are you really okay with heading into a hollow? I'm totally fine. My aptitude for ether's always been really good. The three of us sometimes do some simple hollow commissions together to help fund our group. Though this hollow today does feel a bit unfamiliar. I'm totally fine too. My aptitude for ether's pretty good. Been that way since I was a kid. Plus, Nanguang had a friend mod our weapons earlier and everything's in top shape now. Wait, seriously? That kind of service must cost a fortune. Not at all. Nanguang said that when she went to try out the VR stages at Lumina Square's HIA Club, she lucked out as the 10,000th visitor, so they hooked her up with this modification service as a freebie. It sounds like Nanguang is very lucky. Yeah, all our equipment's been modded to perfection. The HIA really knows their stuff. Can the HIA really manage that? Lumina's HIA Club basically just handles rookie signups and training sessions. No way they'd offer weapon mods, especially not for free. That kind of service is crazy expensive. But wait, didn't now Guang keep going on about winning a 500,000 Denny jackpot and stuff like that before? Could it be she just doesn't want to make a big deal in front of the team, so she's always secretly helping out with funds? Maybe she just comes from money. The more I think about it, the more likely it seems. If I get the chance, I should keep an eye out. Manager, don't worry about Sona and me. We'll be fine. If you're ready, too, let's head out. Sure. All right, let's go to the Lemnian Hollow.
Oh.
Bet you didn't expect this. I'm a proxy.
Arya and Suna. You didn't see that coming, did you? Actually, I'm an amazing proxy.
It's fine. Everyone has a few little secrets, right?
All right. I guess that means we're being open with each other now. Even though Nanguang isn't here, Arya and I will definitely protect you and help you finish the commission, Manager.
Protect me?
Protect me? Thanks, Suna and Arya. All right then, let's head out. Arya and Suna are both so young, and they're not even trained hollow operatives. They look so weak. I'm their proxy. I need to find somewhere safer and fast. Better start using the signal tracker now.
Calculating route now.
Huh? What's wrong, Arya?
Oh, it's just your navigation assistant? Its voice sounds a little familiar.
Understood. Providing more voice options now. Current voice pack. Thoughtful AI assistant. Should you wish to change it, I can provide the following alternatives.
Playful performer.
Elegant mentor.
Carefree celebrity.
Stoic enforcer.
Oh my. I think I like the playful performer, honestly, out of those options. Hold on, something weird got mixed in. Barry has a feature like this?
Hold on. I think a weird voice pack got mixed in. Since when did Fairy have this feature?
So an amazing proxy doesn't just lead the way into the hollows in person, but also carries a voice-changing smart assistant.
That's not it. Let's do the commission first.
That's not it at all. This is kind of hard to explain on the spot. Let's get moving and finish the commission first. Then we can talk once we're back on 6th Street. Let's find an open space and activate the signal tracker.
I still can't believe the manager is actually an amazing proxy.
Who would have ever guessed
It's like seeing
it?
an adorable teddy bear suddenly whip out a dinner knife and brutally mass.
Combat tutorial character intro for Arya. Some of Arya's attacks generate fandom power on the field. When hitting enemies and activating an ultimate grants multiple stacks of all-out support while charging by holding. If all-out support is active or fandom power is present on the field, all-out support or fandom power is consumed too quickly. Increase the charge level. The heavy attack of the third hit of basic attack, Perfect Pit, triggers a bloom. When hitting a target, suffering an attribute anomaly with additional damage dealt if the target is stunned.
All right, leave it to
I got
me.
nothing from that. In case you guys are
Manager,
wondering, I didn't understand a
look
word of
different,
that, other than
try not to
anomaly.
freak out,
That
okay?
was all I got from that.
Yeah.
I do like the cats, though. I like the little cat stuff that's going on.
Up with the beat.
Like the little flying cat when Arya attacks, and then the cat that she comes in on. That's
I'll take it
adorable.
from here.
Arya drops the projection.
See? This is what I really look like.
So cute!
Arya? Oh, so cute! Although you do look a bit rounder than the projection, but seeing such a cutie intelligent construct beat the stuffing out of those ethereals makes me feel super safe.
Huh?
See? Arya, I told you everyone would like the real you.
But I'm an intelligent construct who deceived everyone with a projected image. I'm not the pretty girl everyone likes at all.
I like her emotes for her eyes. I'm also someone who used a video store to hide my proxy identity.
If you put it that way, then why isn't I our proxies who used the video store to fool everyone? We're not really the managers that everyone likes either.
Then I'm just an ordinary person who's been fooling myself with an account nobody even follows. I'm not the idol you and Nongong say I am.
Wait, Suna, that's not what I meant.
Everyone has their own little secrets.
Arya, you've noticed it too, right? Everyone has their own little secrets. In New Eridu, an intelligent construct performing with a human girl projection is as normal as putting on makeup or changing outfits. And besides, if you weren't such an awesome intelligent construct, this commission would have gone sideways. Let's find the signal source first, then we'll get somewhere safe and give you all the praise you deserve.
Okay.
She's like, okay, you're gonna give me praise? I can get on board with that. Arya turns the projection back on.
Oh, Arya, you're so stingy. I haven't seen a cute, round look of yours in ages. I want to be the big sister, too.
Once we find the signal source, how about I turn off the projection and go to Yomcha scene with you, Suna?
All right.
Didn't that weird client just say we gotta activate some signal tracking device and go wherever it points us? Yep. This area is pretty open. Wanna give it a shot now? Let's give it a try. I forget how to switch. How do I switch? How do I flip? How do I go down? Oh, that's how. Oops. Okay. Well, I forgot how to do that. That's my fault. It's also its fault for not reminding me how to do
Picked up
it.
2 signal sources. Let's check out the closer one first.
Okay. Oh, I've seen that thing before. Oh, there might be some good stuff inside.
Oh, shoot. Whoops. Okay, it was a trap. I was not expecting them to have mimics here. Activating an X special attack increases attack for all squad members. Activating an X special attack again activates Etherville Delusion Reprise. When any squad member activates an Etherville, or when an enemy on the field enters an attribute anomaly state, Suna gains a certain number of claw sharpeners. When Suna is off field, claw sharpeners can be consumed to continuously apply cat's gaze to enemies. While continuously attacking triggering cat's gaze, additional damage is dealt to enemies. Ow.
Sorry, it's all my fault.
It's okay. We can handle it.
They take pictures together? What? Oh, look at the little cats. Okay. I do like the little cats that are just, like, vibing. I do think that's adorable. Okay, they did well with these characters. Yes, it's so damn cute. It is. So is that, Suna's ability? I'm guessing that's Suna's doing, or is it because we have both of them?
Angel Ultimate. Wink, wink.
Okay, we'll switch to Suna.
Not done yet.
Look at that! We're suddenly less poor!
What is that? Okay, I guess it's nothing important. Hold on. No, nothing important. Okay.
One of the signal sources should be inside this building.
Suna takes a picture as her triangle, and if you have Arya and Nanguang, they will jump into the photo as well. Gotcha. That's adorable.
Poor Bangbu. Oh, wait. Could it be?
A busted Bangbu that's completely unresponsive. Even after a thorough check, there's zero sign of any intelligent entity inhabiting it. Huh, is the tracker broken or something? Or did that signal source ditch this Bangbu and relocate? Is it trying to play hide and seek with us? Same with Arya and now Guang's enhanced attacks. If you have one or both of the other characters, they will join in on the attack. Gotcha. I think they did pretty good with these characters. These three are pretty solid. I really like the dance that they can do when you have all three of them. I have seen that. That's adorable. I do like their black outfits more than their regular outfits. I think their black outfits are solid. Except I'm not a big fan of... Was it Suna who has the maid one? I'm like, that one I don't care too much for. But the others are pretty solid. The last time we were tracking, there seemed to be more than one signal source. What if this Bangbu is just a decoy signal? A red herring to throw us off track? She is adorable as a maid. I mean, of course you'd say that because you're into Ellen, who's also a maid. So of course you'd feel that way. You might be into maids specifically, Snow. Weird indeed. This really is weird. Don't tell me it's because that unreliable case specialist gave us an equally unreliable tracker. We don't have any other clues for now. How about we check out the other signal? All right, let's go. What is this? Safety notice to all workers of Factory 3. Recently, several longtime workers in the refining workshop have shown varying degrees of porcelain lung. Lung fibrosis caused by inhaling excessive porcelain dust. Although porcelain itself is non-toxic, its microcrystalline structure can accumulate in the lungs, physically blocking alveolar ether exchange and leading to chronic dry cough and breathing difficulty. Effective immediately, all positions that handle porcelain powder must strictly use the research center's newly designed protective respirators. Your health is the settlement's most valuable asset. In other words, so even if you have 2, they dance. Wait, it works with you only have 2. You don't need 3. Okay, I'm done. Okay. We got this. I'm sorry. I got distracted by the cute dancing.
The signal tracker's response is getting stronger. Seems to be coming from underground.
It's so much better with the 3 of them, though. I mean, that's fair. That's fair.
Okay, stay safe.
Oh.
Manager and Arya are both so confident, so reliable, so cool.
She said I'm cool, you guys. She said I'm cool. Where are we going? Oh, this way? Now we go down? Wait, didn't we just come from down?
Damaged constructs around here.
Okay, this is a different area.
Completely corrupted by miasma.
Okay.
What is miasma?
It's when you can't breathe very well.
What's that beeping? How do I get down there? How do I get down there? I'm confused.
Just in time. Rehearsal's over.
Use your ability? Which ability?
Right?
Oh, this ability? Oh. That ability. Okay. Got it. Thank you. I'm like, what? What's going on here? Defunct machinery that cannot be communicated with. Even after a thorough inspection, there's absolutely no sign that any intelligent entities are inhabiting it. Don't tell me this is another red herring. If you look at it that way, it's even more like Hollow hide and seek now. This is awful. Who in their right mind wants to play hide and seek in a Hollow? This Hollow is giving me the creeps. Manager, let's hurry up and test that signal tracking device again. I really don't want to stick around here any longer. Hold up, Arya. This place is pretty open, so it should be perfect. What do you think, Manager? True. Let me try now. Got it.
Is it starting up?
Don't be afraid, Arya. I'm with you.
Ooh, okay.
It's my turn. How's this for an entrance? Yeah.
Oh my gosh, the little things on the... Oh my god, I can't get enough of the little cats. The little cats are adorbs.
The show isn't over yet.
Oh my gosh. I might be thinking I should have pulled for them.
You're both so
It's
amazing.
too late for it now, but I
Last
probably
time was
should have
here,
pulled for
it
these
took
guys.
me quite a while to deal with all the enemies along the way.
It's all thanks to Arya.
After all, I'm a construct created for... If I can't protect everyone, then there's no meaning for me to exist.
The signal's getting stronger. The target must be close.
So far, I haven't seen anything special. I've got a feeling this isn't going to be so simple. Otherwise, why would our client say all those weird things? Time for my sultry delusion.
Yeah, what exactly is she looking for?
Oh my gosh. They are fun to play. They are. It's just hard because I have Ye Shugong team that is pretty solid too. So it's hard for me to be like, yeah, I'll switch out my Ye Shugong team. I love Suna's fighting style too because if you watch her animation, she's literally attacking like someone who's scared and just flailing around. Yeah, I think I did see that. I did see that.
The last signal source is right up ahead.
Stay back! All of you!
Arya!
Oh? They all look like Arya.
Buried long ago! Don't you dare hurt my friends!
Oh. Okay.
Arya, calm down! You're not like them!
Suna, watch out! Focus on the fight!
Calibrating. Stay forward. Trajectory online.
Oh my gosh. So it seems like she has a... I guess clones? Bell clones, I suppose you could say.
True delusion. Right here, right now.
Actually, are these clones like her alternate outfit? Don't they kind of look like her alternate outfit? Because isn't her alternate black? The two constructs, already ravaged by corruption, crumbled after taking that final blow. Arya stares silently in the direction they had appeared from, her logic core pounding wildly like a heartbeat, erratic and intense. I'm sorry, I don't have the right to put you to rest. If one day I revert back to being like you, a construct with nothing left but hostile instincts, when that time comes, we'll rest together forever. If there really is such a day, I'll take it as punishment for the moments of happiness I've stolen these years. I never looked at the robot form for the secondary costume. I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Do you have any of the costumes now? The two constructs are gone. The commission should be complete.
Those constructs probably stayed here too long and became deeply corroded by the miasma. After Arya defeated them, they disintegrated on the spot. Although we missed the intelligent entity that PubSec was looking for, the signal source was real, and I've never heard of an entity surviving after its host body dissipates. So the commission should be complete.
Of course I do. I have everyone's secondary costume. Ah, that's fair. Why aren't you using her black costume then?
Those constructs.
They're broken constructs. You're our friend, Arya.
They looked like constructs that were being puppeteered by the intelligent entity PubSec is after. The ones sent to attack us. Considering how damaged they were, they've probably been dormant here for a long time.
Welcome in, Sir Julius. Welcome in. Congratulations for your 34th shrine check-in. Your easy to swap curse and confidence. I am using it, but I just never paid attention to robot version. Ah, that's fair. That's fair.
But you're our good friend Arya, lead singer of Angels of Delusion. Bright, adorable, and full of energy. Why does it feel like I just said something silly?
Right. I mean, no. What I mean is, the manager's description of Arya was spot on.
But are we the same?
How could that be? There's a huge difference.
How can that be? your constructs of the same model and you're the same are two completely different things. They're not comparable at all.
I choose not to believe this. I need confidence. I'm sorry, Sir Julius. I'm sorry. What do you need confidence for specifically?
And it's fine if you only say that in front of us. But if Tin Masters hear it, watch out. Your coffee might mysteriously taste a little worse than everyone else's.
That's such a harsh punishment. But I agree with what the manager said. Intelligent constructs of the same model are like humans who are closely related and look alike, or Thyrans who have the same fur color. Everyone's experiences, actions, and thoughts are completely different. How could anyone be the same? If you think that just because you have the same eye patch and skirt hem as they do, you should be the same, then how could an ordinary human like me, who doesn't even have wings, be called an angel of delusion with you and Nangbong?
But I'm not an angel either.
I don't care! I saw your wings and halo! Are you trying to leave me out now?
Suna makes a good point. So you put your wings on your backpack?
Suna makes a good point. And she really did put a pair of little wings on her backpack. Was that why?
No, that's totally different. Intelligent constructs aren't quite the same as what Suna was talking about. Humans who share blood and look alike can still live very different lives. And even Thyrans with the same fur color can have totally different personalities. But intelligent constructs aren't like that. I remember everything. The reason we were created. What we went through. The long dormancy we fell into together.
Arya doesn't look right. I need to change the subject fast.
Arya doesn't look right. I need to change the subject. At the very least, we have to get out of the Hollow ASAP. Let's not stay in the Hollow any longer. Since the commission's done, we can talk about the rest once we're out.
You give Suna a meaningful look.
Suna, what's wrong?
You might be right, manager. I realized I might just be getting a little dizzy from staying in the Hollow for too long. Am I gonna turn into an ethereal?
No, of course not.
Okay, I can kind of see myself in Suna with that because, like, I'm kind of a hypochondriac, so, like, I'd be like, am I dying?
Sorry, Proxy, can you find the nearest exit? We need to get out, fast!
I mean, we're trying to get out fast, but this loading screen is taking forever. And ever. There we go. Heard you made it out alive. Then our commission shall be all G now, right? Isn't having such a reliable case specialist like me absolutely amazing? Anyway, commission fee's been sent. If you didn't get it, go hit up the demon yourself. Alright, let me check. V is that person who looks up all her symptoms on WebMD and they all point to stage 4 cancer. I don't look them up on WebMD. I use Google's AI, which is probably even worse. But, yeah, I got nothing. I just messaged the client and she immediately wired over the commission fee. It seems she's a bit weird, sure, but also super efficient and generous. Is public security footing the bill? We just got 500,000 dinnies. Arya, stop frowning and give me a smile. Okay. So, are we heading back to 6th Street now? Oh yeah, it's way too late. Driving through the mountain roads isn't safe at this hour. Pretty sure there's no more airships either. Come back to Swabian Temple with me for the night. Huh? Wait, really? You not only run a video store on 6th Street, but you're also Master Proxy and a disciple of a mystic sect from Wi-Fi Peninsula? That's insane! Psst. Even Arya's making fun of me. But I heard mystics have super strict routines. We're not gonna get dragged out of bed for morning practice tomorrow, are we? I'll tell them you want to join the morning routine, Suna.
It's really late. Shifu and the others probably went to bed already. But
let's
Sleeping
see.
Temple is big. Surely we can find an empty room somewhere.
I can picture V texting Icy while he's at work. ChatGPT says I have the Black Plague. No, I do it usually just before I'm going to bed, and then have trouble sleeping.
You're back, Junior Belle. Banyue Shifu is here. You two may want to catch up. I'll go check on Junior Inu.
Senior Fufu glances curiously at Arya and Suna, flicks her tail, and pads off toward the kitchen. Say hi to Banyue.
Good evening, Banyue Shifu. I heard from Senior Inhu that you'd be coming for Gilded Carrot Day, and sure enough, we ran into you.
Good evening. Everyone at Suibin Temple was most insistent. I lack the appetite for indulgence, so I came merely to keep company. It seems Mr. Pan prepared a fine soup today. The young one at your side appears fatigued. Would she need,
I'm good.
to borrow my energy cell for a moment?
An energy cell?
Unless my eyes deceive me, hot soup would not be of much use to this young friend.
Banyue actually takes out an energy cell. After reverting to her construct form and finishing recharging, Arya, who looked completely worn out before, seems a little more refreshed.
You seem to have something on your mind. May I ask what's troubling you?
Banyue Shifu, you said something to me before.
If I remember correctly, Banyue Shifu, you said something to me before. To walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores.
Yes, to walk this world is as to depart one's home for distant shores. When debts of old weigh heavy, they press not upon thy steps alone, but cast thy companions stumbling in the dust beside thee. It seems this young friend is troubled by an old debt on her heart.
Yes.
In the past, I went astray and nearly met my end before I could atone. If you are only weighed down by old memories and have wronged no one, I hope you can see through it soon and stop tormenting yourself.
Under Banyue's steady, forgiving gaze, Arya falls into thought.
I don't think I ever told you, but I'm actually a discarded construct. I slept inside a hollow for a very, very long time. Until one day, I heard a hollow raider play one of Lady Circe's songs. The singing woke me up, and I left the hollow and came to New Eridu. I buried my past deep in my memory and slowly fell in love with the city. And Lady Circe's voice has always been my anchor. I tuned my voice to match hers as closely as I could and learned to sing like her, hoping to share that moment that moved me when I first awoke. Later, her agent started looking for a vocal double for her. On Wishing Sprite's recommendation, I went and recorded vocals for her last few shows. After Lady Circe left the music scene, I went back to being the ordinary Arya who just wanted to sing. Until Nangong picked me up at a broke little idol agency. So I became part of Angels of Delusion. Sorry, I ended up telling a long, boring story.
Hello, welcome in, Raiders, welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. It's an incoming deer raid. Hello. My name is Vivian Vixen. I go by V for short. I'm the Celestial Fox Goddess of Trophies and Gacha, and my appearance changes based on the phase of the moon. Welcome in. How was Dream? It looked like you were playing some crime scene cleaner. Interesting. Okay, so is that kind of like a Power Wash Simulator, except you clean crime scenes, I'm guessing? How was stream? Hope you had a good stream. Hello, V. Hi, Icy, taking care of my survivors for me. Basically, yes. Gotcha. If you need a raid and run, I completely understand. I know after stream I am exhausted, and especially when I have to work the next day. Thank you so much for the raid. We are currently playing some Zenless Zone Zero. We are doing main story. We're in chapter 2, Interlude. It has the Angels of Delusion quest line. So if you haven't done it yet, I would recommend maybe clicking off, maybe lurking, maybe shutting off the sound, whatever you gotta do to make sure you don't get spoiled. Gotta go do food, yes. Good luck with stream. Sounds good. I hope you have a good din. And yeah, thank you so much for the raid. It's much appreciated. If you're not following Maddie, not Bambi, I highly recommend you follow Maddie, not Bambi. Thank you. Now go back into the main story of ZZZ. Here we go. Aria, your story isn't boring at all.
Aria, your story isn't boring at all. Actually, Wise and I watched a recording of Miss Cersei's farewell concert. So, we've been hearing your voice since way back then. It might be a bit late, but welcome to New Eridu, Intelligent Construct Citizen. Enjoy your new life.
Yeah, even if this new life was only a brief one, I'm already very, very satisfied.
Brief?
Brief? What do you mean? Aria, don't scare me.
I've thought it through. Just like Banya Shifu said earlier, if I keep carrying those old memories, I'm afraid I'll trip up the people walking beside me.
Yes, precisely.
After running into those 2 corrupted constructs, I can feel something strange stirring in my logic core. And my thoughts feel kind of out of control too. I keep having these subtle, unsettling thoughts. To make sure I don't turn into a monster like that, and to keep Nango and Suna safe, I'm planning to leave Angels of Delusion for a while after the Gilded Carrot Day performance, and go deal with the signal anomaly.
What?
Please, there appears to be a misunderstanding here.
Why are you suddenly leaving?
Wait, Aria, calm down. You can't just suddenly decide you're quitting the group after that. Did meeting those 2 constructs earlier get you worrying about weird stuff?
Kind of, but not entirely. But I can handle it myself. I said it's just a temporary break. Maybe I just need to visit the hospital, see the data systems department, and I'll be fine right away. You won't dig this up later and tease me for being dramatic. Right, manager? Suna?
We would never.
It's just a sick leave? Oh, thank goodness! I thought you were really going to leave me alone to get bullied by Nangbong!
No, of course not. Why would I do that?
Aria's emotional state. Something's off.
Aria says she's fine. But look at her. That's not the face of someone who's really thought things through. Oh, Aria, if you're making a decision, maybe you want to ask the wishing sprite for advice?
You're right, manager. Though it's just a sick leave, and it barely even counts as a decision.
Aria opens the wishing sprite.
Wishing sprite. My old memories are coming back again. I want to keep performing, but something's wrong with my memory data. I'm scared I might hurt my friends because of it. What should I do?
Thank you, Ronnie, for paying the shrine tax and resubbing. Welcome in. Congratulations for 22 months subscribed. Thank you. Much appreciated. Hope you're having a good day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever it is where you're at. If it's wishing sprite,
There shouldn't be a problem. Based on how the wishing sprite encouraged Aria before, its answer this time will surely...
Your concerns are very reasonable.
oh gosh, the AI has flipped a switch. It's choosing violence. And Ronnie has visited Shrine 32 times and received a blessing in business because Ronnie paid his Shrine tax. Congrats.
Friendship and love seem to be feelings everyone in New Eridu truly cherishes, don't they? Of course, your friend's safety matters more than your desire to sing. Maybe it's better to deal with your own little problem first, and then get back on stage with your friends, right?
What?
Huh? Did I hear that right?
You're right. You really thought this through. Thank you for the reminder. I'll go get checked soon. It's just Gilded Carrot Day is around the corner and our performance, if it really comes to that.
Absolutely not! No way you're doing this! Aria, you're not trying to bail at the last second, are you? We already agreed! The debut is something the three of us do together! How can you say something like that?
Now you're making Suna cry. How dare you, Arya? How dare? We are gonna be going to ad break though, you guys, so we will be right back after this ad break. Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. And congratulations for surviving the apocalypse. Also, Dawnwave, congratulations for joining the shrine and becoming a Foxlight. Congrats, congrats. Let's go ahead and continue on with the story. There's something wrong with the wishing sprite.
Something's not right. The wishing sprite doesn't sound like itself. Calm Arya down first. We'll figure it out together later. Yeah, the Gilded Carrot Day performance. You guys have been preparing for it for a long time, haven't you? No matter what you decide in the end, why not wait until Nangong's here and talk it through together?
Hearing the team leader's name, Arya seems to realize her words have been a bit reckless. A flicker of guilt crosses her face. Meanwhile, Suna's eyes instantly light up.
Yeah. Arya, you just get some proper rest tonight, okay? Everything else, we'll talk about it tomorrow when we're back on 6th Street.
I always assumed Arya was the leader for some reason. She seemed like the leader to me, but I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, okay.
You ask Senior Fufu to take Arya to rest. Suna makes an excuse about needing to clear her head, and slips away to pull out her phone. Looks like she's about to call for backup. Banyue Shifu seems to have something to say too.
Please wait a moment.
Nangguang is leader. She recruited both Suna and Arya. Yeah, but like I just for some reason thought Arya was. Like, seeing them dance and stuff, I just thought, like, Arya was kind of like Beyonce and Destiny's Child, like, the main one, so to speak.
An H0L0 type intelligent tactical construct.
What are you saying, Banyue Shifu?
What are you saying, Banyue Shifu?
The model of that young girl just now, if my memory serves me correctly. The evasiveness in her words. I believe it originates from that very fact.
Tactical construct. She's somewhat like you, Banyue Shifu.
I don't really get what those numbers mean. But if she's a tactical construct, does that mean Arya was originally built for combat? Just like you?
Constructs of this class are adept in archery, capable of deceiving foes through illusory forms. They once fought in squads, eradicating countless enemies, only to be discarded overnight and consigned to eternal slumber. For Arya, her present life stands far apart from that past. Thus, concealing her origins to avoid alarming her companions is not without reason.
I see. No wonder she's always so worried.
Oh, that makes sense. I thought so. Those constructs must have triggered some bad memories. She's been scared she might hurt her friends. That's why she's been so on edge. But when she talks about how she feels, it also sounds like there really is some kind of virus messing with her emotions.
It is possible that both explanations hold true. When a construct's mind is unsettled, their logic core may loosen its restraint. Should malice exploit such a gap, aberrant behavior may follow.
Arya is in danger.
Those memories really are like pure malice to Arya. Doesn't that mean she's in serious danger right now? What do we do?
In the absence of a safe solution, it's wiser to remain still and observe. Arya's heart is pure. Even if malice arises, she possesses the will to suppress it. You need only keep watch. I'm sure we'll prevent bad things from happening.
I mean, in a way, you could look at it like that since Arya is lead singer, Suna is songwriter slash composer, and Nangguang is choreographer. Gotcha, so each one has their own talent, their specific talent. That makes sense, because I did notice, like, in the character trailers, it did seem like each one was doing something specifically. Like, I know Suna specifically was busy writing. Guess this is the only way.
You're right, Banyue Shifu. Then all we can do for now is trust her. Trust that with Arya's willpower, she won't be swallowed by those memories. And maybe, if Suna and Nangong could talk to her, help calm her down a little, That might actually be good for her too.
That's right.
You end up chatting with Banyue Shifu for quite a while. After he says his goodbyes, you turn around just in time to hear Suna calling Nang Guang for help. Oh man, what do we do? What do you mean I should stay out of it? What do you mean I always complicate things? That's mean. Now Guang, the situation is serious. Fine, when we get back tomorrow, I'll be watching to see how you convince Arya. Oh what? If Arya leaves, there won't be any Angels of Delusion anymore. You want to go check on Suna. She hangs up the phone angry and then runs straight into the guest room yelling, Arya, you okay? Better just talk to her tomorrow.
Before taking a break, I should go say hi to Shifu and the others.
Huh? Xiaoguang, you're really not coming with us to the lighting ceremony? Yeah, I just feel like, compared to Shifu and the seniors, I haven't really done much for everyone. And last time the ceremony with the mayor was such a big deal. Honestly, I'm still not quite used to that kind of thing. So I'm going to sit out the lighting ceremony this time. All right.
You squeeze in between Senior Fufu and Senior Xiaoguang.
Oh, Junior Belle, you're here! Just in time. During the big cleanup a few days ago, Junior Inyu managed to clear out a room near the storage area. So I've settled your two friends in there. How are they doing?
Not too good. We'll talk once we're back on 6th Street.
Not that great. But I don't know Arya well enough to say. Tomorrow, we'll take her back and see what Suna and Nangang can do.
Yeah, Suna's really worried. She's barely slept a wink. You mean that little construct girl? And the girl who was on the phone in the corner just now? Yeah. They look like they've got a lot on their minds. I really wish I could help.
If it's Senior Xiaoguang, you could definitely help.
If it's Senior Xiaoguang, you could definitely help. New Eridu's newest Void Hunter and the hero who saved Wi-Fi, Senior Xiaoguang. Will you accept my Gilded Carrot Day invitation and come with me to 6th Street to watch the show?
When are you wrapping up tonight? Wasn't your new streams going to be 3 hours? They're supposed to be 2 to 3 hours, but I was rated, so I'm actually gonna wrap up after this. Because after this, I have like a little thing on what is next. And it says you go to bed next, head to your room to rest. So I'm gonna go ahead and stop once we complete this section.
Even if you go in secret and keep your identity hidden, it would still be a huge encouragement for Angels of Delusion.
Could I be an encouragement to them?
Welcome in, Meal. Welcome in. Congratulations for a 26 shrine check, and you received a curse and love. Time to cry. I'm sorry, Meal. Don't cry.
Since becoming a Void Hunter, you've been buried in paperwork. If you stay at Swabian Temple for Gilded Carrot Day, someone will definitely come by and bring you even more work.
I blame Snow. You know what? I blame Snow too. I don't know why, but I blame Snow too. Yeah, Fox, that guy.
And on top of that, Shuyan sent word back that he'd found some leads on the Qingming sword and is still following them up, so he probably won't make it back for Gilded Carrot Day either. You can go to 6th Street with Belle and take a little break.
But it is Gilded Carrot Day and the lighting ceremony. If I sneak out to have fun, does that count as neglecting my duties?
With your seniors and me taking care of things here, you have nothing to worry about.
Yeah! Come to think of it, Xiaoguang just became a Void Hunter, and she's been in the spotlight lately. The lighting ceremony is the perfect opportunity for Yinhu and me to take over.
You and Fufu look at Xiaoguang expectantly.
All right, Junior Belle. On Gilded Carrot Day, I'll come find you on 6th Street in the evening.
Head back to your bedroom at Swabian Temple to rest. We're gonna stop there. That's a good place for us to stop, I feel like. And yeah. Which button do I press again? It's this button. Thank you everyone for joining. It's much appreciated. You guys are all awesome. I will be back and continue the storyline on Thursday, same time, same place. If you need to see where I post my schedule, I post it weekly on Twitter, Blue Sky, and Discord. Let's go ahead and see who we're gonna go ahead and read out to. Let's see. There's some good people on. Awkward. Why you guys gotta make it so difficult for me to choose? Alright, we're gonna right into someone who's playing some Genshin Impact. They are awesome. They're a Fox VTuber as well. They go by Tsukuyomi. Highly recommend. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and raid them. It looks like they just started too, so we shouldn't have to worry about them ending soon, which is perfect. And they have drops going on in Genshin Impact, so if you play Genshin Impact, you can lurk over there as well. Thank you everyone for joining. It's much appreciated. Go ahead and copy and paste that raid message into Tsukuyomi's chat. And with that being said, please keep all paws and tails inside the right at all times, and here we go.